Hey Ed, what's up, man? We get a couple to hang out with us this evening for a little bit. Yeah, about the same, Ed. About the same. Same old poop.
Good evening, boss.
Hey Jeff, how you doing, man? Where
Old
is?
and tired. How are you?
I know the feeling.
Hey,
Oh,
boss.
that. I'm sitting here. I'm sitting here. I'm going. I know I'm missing a whole sprue tree. Where the hell is it? Oh, that's right. I put it in the stripper.
Hey, if it helped when you texted me earlier, I'm like sitting there trying to figure out where my keys are and going, shit, I know where I put them.
What's up, Mini Mike?
And everything arrived perfectly fine, Bob. And thank you for the extras.
Oh, damn, there's two. I forgot I had two trees in here. Damn.
So, yeah, the next couple of weeks, I'll have to, other than the third, I'll have to figure out my schedule. I'm sorry, Ed. Jeez, I know. Duh. My brother's coming up. I got to do some stuff with them on my family, and then figure out which airport I got to go to, Connecticut, Massachusetts, or stay here in Vermont. I'm hoping the Vermont one.
Let me go run and scrub these parts off.
All right. And the link is up above, ladies and gentlemen. I found out one thing for sure. Even with the enamels take a little longer. I got a LA Awesome, and I got an old cat food bucket and cleaned out a lot of empty jars. So again, Mike, Ed, there is a link up above. And I can actually add you. Tell your friends, tell your family. Just don't tell the idiots that we're here alive. Oh, never mind. Minnie's here. There goes the neighborhood. And please remember, smash and like the smash the like button. It helps the algorithm for modeling, and that's always a good thing. Well, Ed, what primer are you finding works best with the Outlaw paint? Okay, so you want me to wait while you're backstage? And again, Ed, the link is at the top of the page. Well, obviously, I got I got the Plum Crazy, and it's another purplish one. Hi, Chuck. How are you tonight, sir? I know I got some black L-clad. Yeah, so the Tamiya gray would work then. Okay, I can order some of that. Yeah, that's probably Brian. I think is going to flip nights and just take Saturday night off, and kind of have a weekend at home. He's had a long past few days. So again, the link is at the top. Yes, and let's you ready, Michael? All right.
Not yet.
And
Not yet.
there.
Let me get the cam turned around. I'll get it figured out. I'm trying to
All
put you
right.
up on the gantry so you can see me working.
All right. Let me remove you because I got to go by Brian's rules, just so you know. But I can
That's
add
fine.
you back when your camera comes back on.
I'll send you a text on the chat whenever I get it right.
All right. He's still backstage, just so you know. Yeah, Ed. Unfortunately, due to a rather large bill I have incurred this month or coming August, I ain't gonna have the money to buy some right now. But if you got enough of it in stock, I will buy a couple jars off you. That's the one thing I wish you could kind of figure out how to list what you have in stock or don't, and that way I could. Because I'm gonna go with the beige, and I've got some Scale Motorsports decals. I think will really go great with it. And Chuck, how was the Syracuse Nationals?
How we doing?
Good. And the rare occasion for the boss to be doing Friday night. Hi, Mr. Sanders. Yeah.
Chuckster?
Hey, Mike.
Man, I need someone's advice here. Because this is bad.
He's not talking to me then.
So I put chrome parts in the pond last Saturday. This is what I still have, and there's chrome still on it. Bits of chrome.
What's your pond of?
Purple pond. Super clean.
Super clean?
I generally chunk it in there, forget about
It's done. Yeah.
And forget about it even for days or weeks. And
You might need to change it out if it's got some age on it.
Hey, Gary. Hi, Boston. Yeah, LA Awesome gets it done within an hour for me.
I got another Terry Sanders. Hey, Terry.
Yep. Terry.
I've never had Purple Power not work.
Yeah. Which Terry's we gonna assign what number to him now?
Hell, I don't even know where it ended. He's a new Terry.
I know they were up to 15, so we're gonna give him T16.
I'm gonna go take a
I think
look.
you're on about 30, page 5.
Chapter 7, paragraph 8.
Little Jimmy.
And just remember the rules if you're what's it?
I don't.
Six people, or you're gonna do
yeah.
Cyberpunk night.
I don't. This is just a random. I don't know if I'm gonna abide by my rules tonight.
So Jeff will probably be taking tomorrow night off because Brian's taking the night off.
Hey, you got to put some time aside for yourself at different points.
Yeah, I'm
What?
normally in the bed, but I had to take some unexpected time off this week. I was gonna be off Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Now I've been off since Wednesday, and I'm going back to work Monday. My wife's been in the hospital the majority of the week.
Sorry to hear that, Brian. Is everything okay?
Well, it was quite scary at first because her blood pressure had really dropped.
Ooh, that's
Her blood pressure was like 85 over 55.
oof.
But now it's beginning to look like she's been on a high blood pressure medication that maybe she just don't need anymore.
Okay.
But she did have what was described to me as it was a UTI. What was the word he used? Significant. He used she has a significant UTI, which by what he was saying was very easily detectable. And it turned into sepsis. So
Yeah, like my father's wife, she was going through a period. She like 4 times in a row, she'd get it. They'd take care of it. They'd send her home. And a couple days later, she's back in the hospital again with it.
with the
Going
sepsis,
septic
or,
every time.
with the
Yeah,
UTI,
UTI, and then going into sepsis.
really?
It turned out she had a fungal infection that wasn't noticed, and
She had
that
a
was
what?
causing a fungal infection. She has she has a slow growth cancer in her that they just let go, and that's something that can happen with that.
Hey, soldier. Where was the cancer? Was it in,
That I'm not sure of.
was it in the urinary tract?
Yeah, I'm not real sure of that. I didn't go investigate too far.
Yeah, I know, Ed. I know it does. I don't know why my Super Clean didn't work too well.
I've never had a problem with Purple Power not working, but
Yeah, I don't use Purple Power. I use Super Clean.
same thing.
Yeah, it's same thing. Yeah, well, the Super Clean is It's stronger.
Is it?
I've had good best luck with the Super Clean for removing chrome, but then the Purple Power I use for stripping paint. And I've run into a couple of instances where nothing but Easy Off took the paint off.
Yeah, I don't have anything like that. I guess I'm gonna try. I guess I'm gonna try some bleach.
Either it's not Wesley's Bleach White anymore. It's
Yeah,
Black
same.
Magic Bleach White.
Yeah.
But that'll take the chrome off too, but you might have to leave it set there for a few days.
Hi,
Hey,
JC.
Damn.
Looks like they had extra heavy layer lacquer thin or lacquer clear on there.
What's
Is
that?
Is it a body, Brian, that you're clearing, or a chassis or something, or what is
Well,
it?
it's all the chrome parts.
Oh, okay, that's what those people.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
How far are you from the nearest dollar store? I'm telling you, one of the small jugs of
I could walk with the one in like 2 minutes.
LA Awesome, it strips it quick as heck for me.
I've never had bad luck with LA Awesome, but I know that it usually compared
Yeah,
to, and again, with what I've done, compared to the Purple Power, it was a little longer, but it did a good job.
I think that's sometimes to a benefit because then you
Yeah.
don't have to worry about like with the Castrol Super Clean. That stuff will strip everything, so you kind of wonder how fast it'll eat through the plastic.
Agreed. Yeah, that's exactly no, that's not. I mean, it's Purple Power. I'm sorry.
I've I've put mine in super. I keep a small tub of it that I generally cut parts
Yep.
off of that I'm going to use and then stick it in there. And I mean, I
That's for
normally
my
stick it
super
in there and
clean for on the
forget about
bench.
it for a week or 2 or 3 sometimes.
You know, Brian, thank you. I think when Cliff comes over next
Well,
weekend, I think I'm going to need to give him some outlaw try and finally make him use that airbrush. Keeps
oh, he's got
misplacing.
airbrush yet in you?
Yeah, he keeps misplacing it.
Have you seen his workbench?
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
how he finds anything on there.
I thought I had organized chaos. I ain't got
Right?
nothing
Nothing on
on
that
the
dude.
Clifter. Nothing.
Yeah, we went to the IPMS show up here I think it was last year, and I won one of the Pache airbrushes, and I gave that to Cliff for him to use. I already had a couple of them.
What the hell is that?
I hope everybody's had a good week and having a good Friday night.
I'm still trying to catch up from that 48-hour build. That was a lot
Yeah,
of
you're not
a
gonna get
lack
that
of sleep.
done when you're at the pool.
Yeah, I know. She drugged me to the pool. I didn't want to go, but she drugged me.
Hi, GB.
But if I didn't go, I'd have been in trouble with her. So that's why I gave the update. I'm like, yep, I'm here at the pool. That's how come I'm not at my workbench.
Are you going to stick with your max of 8, Brian, or are you going to go full house?
I don't know if I really want to go past 8, but I don't really know if I mean, this is just it's not my normal thing. So I don't know if I'm gonna stick with the rules.
Well,
See,
if
I
you
would
guys get somebody you want,
join in.
you can boot me.
I would join in the live, but due to the streaming service company there, they're using up all the bandwidth, so you can't get a phone to load for $1 million.
That can't be.
So I could literally sit in the back of the truck and not care about the race. We're not doing any live. Well, we're not doing any. Well, we're going to do full live stops this year. We got Cliffy coming over next week sometime for that ride. Then I've got to go to my brother's coming. I'm like trying to figure this out. Oh yeah, still trying to work, and oh yeah, an MRI and all at the same time.
Anybody haven't seen Dart's video?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I talked with me and Brian got to talk with him the other day. You always want to be optimistic and hope it's something.
Oh yeah, yes.
That's not it. And I've known 2 people recently that doctors had told them it was cancer and it wasn't. And they need to start premising, there is a potential for it, but we don't know until we get the full biopsy or whatever. And that can psychologically damage somebody really bad.
Yeah, they told me 3 times that they thought I had cancer, and it turned out to be not true.
I thought I was having a heart attack one time, and it turns out all I had to do was poop. True story.
Oh God! God!
So you had a fart attack too?
I did have a fart attack.
We knew you were full of shit, man.
True story. True story.
Sorry about that.
And Ed,
you're right though.
To further what you said about Outlaw paints, it won't strip it. Well, Outlaw is a lacquer, and I have a very good solution for lacquers myself. I have a tub of rubbing alcohol under my desk that will strip lacquer. Keep that under there as well. I got brake fluid.
your chrome parts there that you have trouble with, try
Yeah.
slipping them into that alcohol. It looks like it's got a heavy coat of lacquer over it.
That's what this is. This is the lacquer. Yeah, let me dump them in there. I got to figure out which one it is. I had to smell it. I got brake fluid in there too.
Hey, Mark. Hey, do any of you guys know
Hey, Mark.
if oh God, now I'm trying to think of the name of the company I linked you to, Mark. Speed City Resin Casting still in business?
Drag City Casting.
Nope, this one right here. Let me go grab it. Where are you? Right here.
You go to if you're talking about Drag City, you go to their website and you won't find nothing.
Yeah. This place right here.
Bruce. You can pull up their website, email.
Spit Speed City. That's not who I was thinking of.
Because they got some, stuff right up Dart's alleys. Hi, Bruce.
What's up, Brucey?
Hey, did you tell the guy on the west side of Georgia you're going to be on tonight, or
No.
is he too tired from chasing Vicky around the chair again? Because I've got to get with you two and get it timed straight. Hello, Mr. Smith.
What's up, Kevin?
What's up, Kevin?
Howdy, Kevin.
Let's see. What's the best way to pin this fucker?
Yeah, I might have to take it right over by Cliff sometime in August when Sean comes up.
So I can't go that way.
I think it's August 25th is the Buffalo NNL.
Well, no. The Scale Model Car channel, yeah, he's coming up because his son and daughter are going to have a little one, and he's stationed up at the Air Force Base up near or north of Utah, I believe.
Utica, Rome. Or Watertown.
Watertown, I think it is.
Yeah, that's the 101st Mountain Division.
But I know he's stationed in a base up there, so.
Well,
Where they moved.
Be sure to stop by that beer place. That was a good place.
That's where they moved the winter training to, from Alaska to Watertown. Does that say anything for us?
Nice sticker. Oh yeah, I got some good ones down here, Bob. You like that one? Or Ed, you like that one right there? Probably your favorite sticker, isn't it? It's a good one.
Yeah, I Swift Slots. Welcome back. He's new here. This is his second time with us.
Hello, Mr.
Yeah, it's with you. That's right. He's one of our new ones over in the UK.
Yep.
One of our new viewers, anyways.
Noise.
So don't chase him off fast, guys. Give him a chance. Don't scare him too soon. That was directed at you, Kevin Smith. Kevin knows I'm joking.
Not pointing anybody out, but pointing at you, Kevin Smith.
Yeah, what Mike said.
I'm not trying to single anybody out, but Kevin, I'm talking about you. That's funny. So I've decided to sacrifice an ASA Darrell Waltrip kit to build my second roundy round car because my first one is requiring a crap ton of work.
Little piece of advice: if anybody uses digital thermometers, always make sure you have a pack of spare batteries.
Yeah,
The
that's the only
old-fashioned
place.
style.
Yeah, Mark, that's the only place I've been able to find anything for a 65, 66 dart. And unless you buy the die cast and then you do a casting of it somehow.
I've seen resin castings of die cast. It comes out about 4 inches thick.
I know Donald said he used to do some resin casting. Maybe he'll figure something. Yeah, and of course, if the place goes out of business, like with Model House, you see people asking $200 or $300 for their
Oh
resin
yeah.
bodies. It's like, yeah, no thanks. I know they're nice, but no. I thought he had a 66, but 65 and
That's a good
66 are
question.
pretty much
I think
the same,
I
I
think you're
believe.
right, Buff. I think his is a 66 because I had a 65 GT back in the day, and he and I were talking about it one day, and I think you're right. I think he did say his was a 66. I could be wrong, but
Oh my God, Swift, we might have to bar you now. He's going to turn models into slot cars, which are bodies. Hey, Brian, we got some free parts coming from England now.
Oh, this is gonna suck.
And Brian, next Saturday, 2 weeks, I promise not to send you any barbecue pictures.
That's all I can eat. Needs to be
I found a good place up near me. He's got some brisket covered fries. I'm like, yeah, my brother wants to go out and eat. I know where we're going.
and you took me to the Chinese place. What the heck?
Well, you had to get back home too. Get
I
back
did.
to
I did. Have to get. I did have
Manchester.
to-
So
Well, that's because you weigh so low.
no, and honestly, Mike, knowing what Gary did a 360 on it, me like I wouldn't believe it. I'm like, yeah, I'm not going back out there anytime soon. I would have brought you over there.
Yeah, it was all good though. The Chinese was good. It wasn't too busy. We were able to get in and out of there and get you back and me. And it turned out I got quarter of the way over there and I don't have any signal. And as I was coming down off the mountain and off Menden Mountain coming into Rutland, I got a text message that says, I'm just gonna ride home with him at 5 o'clock. I'm like, damn it, I'm already back over here and I still had 3 hours to play with.
Clear.
I'm surprised that part of 100 was not washed out from the last flood just before you came up. No, that was just after you were here.
Yeah, I think it was just you were telling me about the last time it had flooded, but I believe you got weather after I left.
You see it. You see what he's gonna make into slot cars here, Brian.
71 Stang Boss, 39 Chevy Sedan, and a 68 Chevy El Camino. I directed
Mike
to an
like
awesome
next.
auction site, but overseas is too much money to ship.
Oh, hey, look at this, Brian. Is this the part we tell them there's an entrance fee? Like a door fee for a bar? We're kidding. I missed a Haynes. I'm sorry.
Stop, Steven.
Hey, Steven.
And softball.
Lower radiator shroud.
God.
And Brian, you may not have no choice but to pick me up at a certain Georgia airport.
Well, if I'm there, I'll pick you up. If you're flying in Friday, I'll pick you up. That's not an issue.
Then I'll have to go back Sunday and stay in the hotel.
Well, what he's
I
saying
just know
is
I
if
ain't
I'm there.
I
Otherwise,
know I won't buy no Johan kids because I'd never see them.
if you don't get there before me, there might be just a couple less. Might be just a couple less there.
Yeah, Jez and Dan, I can't wait for y'all to see that. Hopefully, Mark and Matthew and them guys will video it, and if they want, I can set it up so they can stream.
I'm sure they will.
That's a good idea.
Damn it! Come on. All right. Let's see what we got here.
Hey Ed from Bob's Hobby. Question for you if you're still there, bud. Does Icky Sticky make a adhesive glue for like mock-up? Something, because I love my Icky Sticky stuff, but if you put that on a piece of plastic, you better make sure you put it where you want it because it's going to glue it in place like it's supposed to. But I'm looking for something like I'm doing this chassis now, and I'm going to mock it all up, and then I'm going to blow it apart. So I've been using Elmer's clear glue, but it takes a damn long to dry and it doesn't hold worth a darn. So, do you know if Icky Sticky makes a product that could be used and then taken back apart? If you're still there, I don't know if you're still there or not.
Yes, Ed, if you're still here, and for $12.99 per person, Brian said I could do a live tomorrow night. You have to prepay, but you have to prepay him.
Well, at the Nationals this weekend there, and I talked to the guy that's putting out the new Auto Modeler magazine. They ended up taking pictures. Huh?
So I watched an interview with that dude. He seems like a cool dude.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he was. Chances are pretty good that I'll be doing pictures for up around the Northeast here for the magazine.
White glue, a lot of people, I know James Testers used a white glue. He said the canopy glue is a pain to get apart at times, but.
Yeah. Ed, yeah, I'm looking. I know it does give me a little bit of time to do mock-up, but what I'm looking for is I'm trying to put it all together and then I'm going to blow it all apart because I'm using a different. So, you know how Elmer's, you can put it together and then get the part back off without breaking the part. But, and I know with the Icky Sticky stuff, but if you put that stuff in place, it does its job. But I didn't know if maybe they made like for lack of better terms, a mock-up glue or whatever. Something that even after it's completely hard, it's still not so hard that I can't get the piece back off. Just kind of holds it in place, for lack of better terms.
Yeah, I use tape and Elmer's.
I thought I heard somebody just come in. I heard the pop.
No, Chuck buffered in and out.
Oh, okay.
Same here, Brian. That's what I use. I'm using the clear Elmer's now, but it just
Hey,
takes
Brian,
very
I'm
long.
gonna
Yeah, it takes a long time to dry. Have you ever tried to thin it a little bit with a little bit of water?
I've not. Does that help?
It might help it dry a little faster.
White label glass bottle will work. I don't think I have the white label glass bottle, but I will look for that. Ed, thank you very much. I will look for that and probably be placing an order for at least that here pretty quick.
Hey, Brian, we might be able to make you some money. When I told him, X amount per person, he said 20, and Kevin raised it to 20. I'm fine with that, but they got to prepay you. I'm pretty sure nobody other than Kevin Smith would show up.
It's going to depend upon what time we get done with the family reunion tomorrow.
Hi, Paul. How are you doing this morning? Where apparently you're overseas as well.
Yeah, he's in Australia. He's in the land down under. I come from a land down under.
Yeah, I got questioned why I would order paints from Australia. I said, technically, I ordered them from Arkansas. I'm like, yeah, Splash and this company and that company don't have these different ones I like. And I'm like, at the same point going, dang, everybody wants to spend my money for me but me.
Oh, no, you're the one wanting to give everybody stuff.
Thank you, Brian.
Fun spending other people's money.
You're begging me to choose a color of what you just bought from Ed.
I just wanted to share something with a friend. Brian, you're going to get something free for me. Well, a second thing free for me. You already got the big one. I almost traded Terry 2 that GTO for them 2 big 1/8 scale kits. I'm like, well, if we give one to Fred and one for Brian, when they're in the old age home, they can build them because they can see the parts.
Yeah, it's probably I got enough big scale kits, I'm sure. When my eyes go.
Boston was in here a few minutes ago, Kevin. Yeah, Elmer's glue should work. Like I said, you could use Canopy glue, but it doesn't come apart as easy, Mike. I know James Tester's talked about that a lot.
It's not that it doesn't work. It just takes forever to dry. I guess that's the downside to wanting to be able to take it back on. I guess I'm trying to have my cake and eat it too, for lack of better terms.
Now, which version of the Icky Sticky are you using? The extra thin or the real thin stuff?
When I ordered from Ed, I bought a bunch of stuff. I bought the CA glue, thin, thick, and medium. And what I've been using, because I haven't done much resin stuff, I've been using the Icky Sticky styrene cement. This stuff, Ed's a great guy, and I wouldn't lie, but I'll throw my Tamiya away compared to this stuff. This stuff is amazing.
Is it really?
You better make sure you're ready.
It
says quick set. It says quick set, and it ain't playing. It means quick set, so make sure you got your stuff where you want it.
It's got more MET in it then.
I don't know what it's got in it, but it by God works. And no, Fafa, I'm not sponsored by Ed.
I didn't say nothing. I didn't even imply that.
No, you didn't. I'm just heading you off at the pass.
I think we finally got I'm not the one who picked on you the most. A guy named Jason out in the upper Midwest up near Canada does more picking on you about it than I do.
I know he does.
Anybody you give else to, it should be him.
Right. I also bought their debonder and activator. I got that with the patches up.
This is the part people didn't understand about when I made that comment was I like to hear all different aspects of different companies and then find out what's going to work best for me. It's always good. Hi, Dalton.
No, I'm not, Dalton.
Vicky Stick.
So
Mod
Saturday
Podge
night-
label. Mod Podge.
Yeah,
I don't know if that dries any faster than Elmer's.
Clearflex CA.
See, by the way, so you all know, Brian is taking tomorrow night off.
Huh?
Oh, I thought you're taking tomorrow night off too.
No, I was. I probably wasn't going to have a live if I was going to be in Charleston, but I'm not going to Charleston, so I'll be live tomorrow.
Your texts are more confusing than mine.
No, you
I
read.
find that hard to believe.
You never got a text from me.
You're reading confused or something.
Could be. Of course, it might have been from all
'Cause
that.
all I asked about was tonight if anybody does a live on Friday night.
Brian,
I didn't
Bush
want to
is-
come in here and step on anybody.
Brian, Bush is gonna asking you something. It's up on screen.
No, I didn't know that. They had what is it? I got some of their newest.
4011's the one that you want to use right now.
Excuse me, please.
4013
4013.
replaced 4012, but I have yet to use 4013.
Yeah, 4012 is garbage.
I've used it with the some of the other non-metallic. That's used to be all I used to use, because when I first started watching their videos, that's all they talked about was 4012.
Yeah.
But they had mentioned that it seeded the paint. I hadn't had any kind of issues with candies, but I did have an issue with pearls and metallics, where after I mixed it up, I would see like tiny little black spots. It would always paint right over. I didn't have any problems painting it, but I could see it in the mixed paint. Oh, I mean, I never had any problems with it. It always worked great for me.
I had problems with it. It took and gummed everything up in the airbrush before I could get it sprayed.
Really? Yeah, I never had any problems with it. 4021, almost no tip dry and has an indefinite storage life. 4021? Well, even with what they have now, as long as it's in a good airtight container with very little air in it, you can mix it and store it and leave it. It's they say you can reduce it, and you can put reducer into the paint bottle. Just like any other paint, though, the less air you have, the longer shelf life you're gonna have at it with it. You can look it up on listed as coming soon. Huh. I need to order some paint, so.
Well, you know a couple guys, that's for sure.
Well, I need to order some crit decks.
Hey, Chuck K.
Hey, Chuck Knapp, how you doing, buddy?
I went through shit.
Oh, crap.
Excuse me. Ooh, ooh, baby, ooh. Well,
I don't know if you can see that very well, but that's building up some material with super glue and baking powder. Took a little too much. Took a
Have
little
you-
too much off, so I had to build it back up again.
Oh, okay.
Chuck, have you ever?
Oh, I
used
see it down on the
T-bond to do
bottom.
that
Yeah.
with?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
see. Yeah. Awesome. Tell me if you've heard that one. Yesterday I saw a redhead in a red dress. Today I saw a brunette in a black dress. Tomorrow I'm hoping to see a bald woman.
Well, it is Ohio, so you never know. Boy, I almost went down that joke hole, and I said no. Hello, Ted. How are you today, sir? Hello, Mike, Mods and Customs.
Hey, Mike.
What's up,
Hey,
Tedder?
Ted.
Mike?
I always liked the Nationals there, Chuck. Took in, it used to be my show at one time. Then when they moved us from the horticulture building over to the Center of Progress, went from 35 to 40 vendors down to 14, and I couldn't even pay for the trophies for that. But it's nice that they got the magazine in there this year. They took pictures of 3 of mine, so hopefully it'll end up in there. And I will. I talked to the guy, and he liked the pictures that I took, and I sent to Car Modeler the last time that I did them like that. And I'll probably be doing some photo shoots at the other shows around the area. So looking forward to that.
That means October 6th, you need to come over to Massachusetts and do our show.
You have to pay for some gas money.
Yeah, no, that's.
I'm joking, man. I'm joking.
Oh, I could at least pay your way in, Chuck.
Those look like they will work.
Actually, I would talk to our club officers, and I could make sure you get a media pass.
You hear that, Brian? Chuck's gonna be a big fancy cameraman now. Maybe we can get him down here in the southeast, take some pictures at our shows.
Me and Chuck are trying to get him to ride down with me and Jamie G down to Acme. But the only problem is I'd pick Jamie up here in Burlington. We'd have to switch into Cliff's truck, which I don't know if Cliff would organize that any better than his bench, so we could haul off in there.
Better hope so if you're riding in it.
Chuck, you've been in Cliff's crew cab, haven't you?
No, I haven't been to his house. No.
I love
Jeff,
Cliff.
you got a question in the chat. Buffa. Mike.
Yes, Mike. That would be the Classic Plastic Show. If it's all right, Brian, I can link them to it.
Nice, Chuck.
And give me a second. Yeah, Mike, you're the one who made the die-cast for Mark at MediaCore Modeler. Oh. We do have a photo guy on site, so if they can give me that information, I can go through Alex as well.
Oh, son of a biscuit eater. Shit.
You've already got a guy set up to take pictures there?
Yes, he does an excellent job. Matter of fact, let me
Never had that happen.
bring this up. Oh, God. And this guy is actually won a big Tamiya contest. I don't know if you can see that. Oh,
Oh yeah.
that motorcycle still resides in Japan as far as I know. Yep, that's when it is, October 6th. Let me go back here again. Give you what the heck?
Hey Mike.
Me?
Mike's Mods and Custom. Sorry about that.
Yeah, we got too many mics. Now I'll just be Mini.
All right, Minnie.
Is that somebody's PC fan I keep hearing?
No, that'd probably be mine. It's still muggy as heck here, and I've got like 4 of them.
Oh,
going.
so you got a fan oscillating going by. Okay.
Yeah.
I just keep hearing a fan from time.
Here,
It
me
ain't
just-
bothersome. It ain't bothersome. I'm just was
Yeah,
wondering.
it's
like,
a box. Is that better, Brian?
no, it's do what you got to do. I just it just sounded like shit. It just sounded like somebody's PC fan was ramping up from time to time.
And if you're going to come here to our show, we can pre-send this to you, and you can hit that, download it, and print it off. You can do. I don't know if we do it online yet. Let me get here. And here's the flyer with 29 classes. And Brian, look, I'm actually coming up as Jeff today instead of you on StreamYard. Oh, no, I just screwed that up.
No,
Yeah.
not what I see.
Yeah, I screwed up.
Won't you let me take you home? See?
We're really working. I'm working with a club in Canada, trying to get them to come down, and
Yeah, I got lots of shows. Eventually, one day I'd like to do. That'd be
oh,
one
me
of-
and you are going to the Heartland Model Car Nationals.
I don't know what that is.
It's a big show out in Overland Park, Kansas. It's about 15 minutes, give or take, with traffic to a certain place. I'd love to have you stop in and have dinner with me.
Oh,
Yeah,
The Chinese place?
the place you gave me the middle finger emojis for not going to there in February or January.
what's up, little Jimmy?
What's up? Let me get this back set up.
Look at
I'm
that,
sorry,
Brian.
Megan.
Little Jimmy is trainable.
See how it is. Love you
That's
too,
right.
Jeff.
I love how you're wearing my last name on your person.
Yeah. Whatever. Okay.
No, Pappy ain't here, so I can say it. I can't stand any of them.
Can't what?
I'm not a big Elliott fan.
Yeah. I
I
like
mean-
Elliot. I'm more of a Larson.
Well,
I like Larson better.
obviously, depending on what goes on August 14th and then a potential biopsy and all that stuff, Brian, if I have to delay everything a year, then I will. I'll try to go down maybe like the South Carolina show. They're the one in February, or is it January? The Hope It Don't Snow show.
That's not a show that you need to make a trip like that for, Jeff. Not at
Not
all.
that.
No.
Yeah, that's the same thing you told me coming from here. Like I wouldn't come up from Florida, so imagine coming up from where you're coming from, even farther.
So that they ain't a big show then.
No, it's
'Cause
not. I mean, the only shows I would recommend making a trip like that for them, like the 2-day type shows. But you know, the only other 2-day show is JaxCon, and I wouldn't recommend making a trip like that to go to JaxCon. I mean, although it's a good show.
Hey Taylor. Well, I'm unfortunately I've got to go to Jacksonville next year, and it means skipping the NNL East because my niece is getting married, and it was like, well, excuses. Well, one's a little more important than the other. The models will be around, seeing that young lady get married. Yeah, that's a bigger deal.
Yeah.
What's the smirk for, Jimmy?
Huh?
I can see you over there smirking.
So as soon as you said that you're going to the wedding, something went through my head, but I'm not going to say that.
Yeah, that
Another
young
one
lady
bites the
is
dust.
all over the world.
Yeah.
As long as you don't stand up and start yelling, I object.
Nope. I'll be right back, Brian.
Okay.
Oh, Lordy. Man, it smells like paint fumes down here.
Hey, Taylor.
Got something sitting in a box on top of the one of the cans.
That's a hell of a bucket show, Mike, or bucket list. That's a lot of damn shows.
It is a lot of
You know,
shit.
that's for covering up farts, not paints.
It helps a little. That damn white Rust-Oleum paint, that has got a different funk than any other Rust-Oleum paint I've ever sprayed.
I set something down on a bunch of cans one time and forgot about it. And a couple days later, it's like, oh, I smell of paint. Then I get over near where the box is there. Shh. I guess that'll do it.
You ain't right.
No, but it's funny, Brian.
It's funny, but you ain't right.
What do you think I hang out with you and Brick for?
No, don't even
Did
bring
you
up my
finally
name in
realize
that.
what's going on, people?
Don't even bring up my name in that.
He's no longer Mountain Dew. His name is Trainable.
That's loosening it up, but it ain't that good.
Jesus Christ, I don't even want to know.
Oh, Mike's. Let me give you this. Let me go here, and I'll show you. It's north of Concord. If you backtrack over to Mooresville and hit 77, my buddy Jamie and Mark Batchman will tell you he's a hell of a good guy. Literally, I mean, a minute off, 2 minutes off of them, I-77. It's Fast Track Hobby. He's on Facebook. Jamie, I actually met Jamie. He's a good, really, really good guy.
Tell me, are you talking about Fast Track is in Concord or in that area?
Well, yeah, he's in Charlton. It's next to Stateville. Literally, if you loop around Concord and you come back up over to 77 instead of out and around Charlotte, you just stay right on there. You get off the truck and exit. You literally head left, and then you go up maybe 2 miles, if that. Not even that. There's a storage facility. He literally rents one side of it, and he's a super cool guy. They're up near Pinehurst in North Carolina. MCW,
Carolina.
North Carolina.
MCW is in Sanford. I
And
only
the
know
most
that.
ironic
Yeah,
part about
that's kind of south and west of Raleigh.
well, you'd be a little bit more than that, but
Not
the
far
ironic
from
part
Irving.
of that company, MCW, literally left Ohio, moved to North Carolina. The guy who owns it now bought it and brought everything back, and he turns around and moves to North Carolina.
Oh, say that again?
The original owner, MCW,
Right.
lived in Ohio, where the new owner worked for him.
Work for him. Yep.
He took and moved the business to North Carolina. He moved down there, sold the company back to the guy that used to work for him, so it moved back to Ohio, and then he moves down to North Carolina himself.
Oh, okay.
I need more light down here. Some this I can't see.
Damn. Sticking very well.
I need a little desk lamp like pointing down at me.
You go to Harbor Freight, they got these lights like what I got. They're relatively cheap. There's 4 LEDs in there, and it's 4 foot long.
What I
Yeah,
probably
they
need
got-
is the second bulb to this thing above me. The more I think about it,
That would help. And
yeah, I just looked up.
and I would spend the money and put an LED in it as well. That's what's over my head is a 4-foot shop light with LED tubes in it.
Yeah, my dad's got put the LED bulbs in the garage. Yeah,
Okay.
that's where these came from. They were the old ones we took out of the garage. My dad got the LEDs.
Good evening, Tim's Customs and Britta.
Hey, Bretta.
Britta!
Britta.
Good night from Sweden.
Good night. It's just getting started.
On this side of the pond.
I think all
she-
that needs to go black.
She done gave up on Dart and found her another man.
Uh-oh.
No, don't do that.
Yeah, she done left her home in Germany and went to Sweden for a man.
Jesus
Woo!
Christ, I felt that one.
So yeah, it's an hour and 49 minutes. It's depending on which way you go. If you go, oh God, stay up 85. If you took 85, 49,
85 is terrible.
if you
in
took
Carolina.
49, you can pretty much go right there.
49 goes right by my brother's house.
So yeah, he's kind of like up towards between Fayetteville and Raleigh and Durham, and it's a little out of the way. But if you decide you want to go to some of the race shops, let me know if you go up to Welcome. I will message my friends and see if they can't get you a nice little free tour.
Last time I was down in Concord, I took a tour of Richard Petty's shop.
That's something I want to go do is tour his shop.
Well, that's the other reason I may drive down because Tim Brown thought I was from. He went down to the Talladega Museum. And he's like, "I wish I'd known you were there. I would have gone. If I drive down, I could meet up with him in North Carolina or take him to a bunch of shops. Obviously, with Childress, with my friends there, I could get a little more in depth." But Mark Batson, he's been up there a couple times, I believe.
There's not a good way.
To get
Well-
from where to where?
To go from Concord over to Sanford?
No, there's not. You can go
3 different
whatever
ways.
whatever that road is. That what's the name of that damn shit? Can it call it? Oh, Uhari.
I'd take
Cut
24.
across
I
that
think
way.
that'd be the 24 would be the quickest. You don't want to go all the way up by
27 over to 501.
It's a pretty
Yeah,
drive
'cause
if you take the two.
you
the
don't want to
back
drive
roads
up
over
by
there.
Green. Yeah, you don't want to drive up by Greensboro just because. I mean,
Hey,
85
guys.
is fast.
Mama's home from the gym and all roided up, so I'm going to go out and deal with her. She's going to whoop me pretty good.
All roided up.
I'll be back in a
Oh,
while,
Lord.
guys.
Yeah.
See
Yep.
ya.
Good luck.
Yep. You also got that down there.
I hope she heard
You
that.
got
too.
the Motorsports Museum in Mooresville. If you're in Concord, if you go head towards Harrisburg, between Concord and Kannapolis is Harrisburg. You can go to Papa Joe Drive and go out to Hendrix's Museum.
It's another museum I'd love to go see.
He's got all the Days of Blunder movies in there.
So I'll tell you what I
The
would do.
what?
I'll tell you what I would do. I would go up 85 and get on 64, run 64 through Asheboro, Siler City, and in Siler City pick up 421 and come down.
Yeah,
That's what I would do as a truck driver. Take it or leave it.
It's a
What,
small
40
area and then a small
29
area.
that bad, or well, if
Huh?
you get up in Lexington, you can take 64 right over to Asheboro,
Yeah, that's what I said.
Damn it, Jeff.
and you'll go right by DEI itself. I don't know how many people said DEI is so hard to find. No, it ain't. If you literally hit a huge house with gates that's sitting right next to the damn road, you turn back in about maybe 200 yards, if that. DEI, Dale Earnhardt Incorporated, sitting there.
Yeah.
It-
There's a big
because of-
sign on the front of it that says BEI.
No, they're actually
There isn't anymore?
no.
It used to say BEI real big.
You'll see the race car, one of Childress's cars sitting in there.
Ah.
They do a lot of road racing. Stuff in other tracks.
Ah, there's hair in that.
I
Damn it.
don't know why they got it listed as Mooresville.
I need a smaller brush. Damn it. That's all right. Oh, that's all right. Still. I'm not saying I worry about. Shifter. Work with this word. I gotta paint the shifter. I'll be-
That's pink.
Oh, I saw it down here.
Hey, Donnie.
No, took it upstairs. Otherwise, I'd show you. I finished senior's build. I took it upstairs, or I'd show everybody. Oh, I put too much paint on it. God damn it. Shift knob. I got some body color or interior color, I should say. Make that black.
Kind Apparently, Teresa. and
Britta,
Rita
I just sent. I
into a
just
function hall.
messaged him on Facebook. So I said, Britta sends her love and prayers.
You got Joe Gibbs. It's in Stateville, right off the highway as well. Who else is down there? Of course, if you know where the wind tunnel in Mooresville is, you got RFK. Who else is out there? She's been a couple years now.
No, that's just a handful. No, it ain't but 3 up here.
Yep, Jeff is going to behave and not say anything over the top funny.
I'll attempt.
Nope.
I'll try. Seriously, I am trying to get over.
Here's my clamp box. See, just a few.
Just enough.
Before I forget. Oh. Speaking of which, Brian, before I forget. So
I hope you do.
that look familiar to you? Other than the tire?
Are those the ones I printed or what?
Well, one set of them.
Other than the tire.
The tire
Yeah,
is not one. That
That's
tire
not a
is
tire I printed?
Nope. That's a kit tire when the old GM blue, the old monogram blue.
And that
streak
wheel
right-
fits right in there?
Yep.
Cool.
So I'm thinking on my wherever the hell I can't figure out where I put stuff anymore. Shut up, Jimmy.
Don't worry, you're not the only one.
Hey, what can I say? I'm almost Pappy's age. I'm only like a year or two behind him. I think these are going to look like a great second day with a lot wider slick. So we'll truly be an old 70s style, a little wider.
Yeah, sticking out the body a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah.
I just got to get a good set of front ones, a little wider front ones, just to make it look a little better. Here, let me see if I can get this one.
Supposed to have that thing in the body turned out. Oh. Okay.
I can take that off for now. Ah, yes, I actually, that is true. They had them on there back in the day, so I appreciate the insight, sir. Okay, why are you? Let's see what's going on. Give me a second.
Please go darker.
All right,
Now
we're
these
having
are the
a
ones.
night.
These are the ones that Don. The front ones are the ones Don gave me, or sold me. I'm sorry, he sold me. He didn't give me.
Should use a darker part with a white that
Donnie
bright. So
Griffin,
that'll work.
I got news last Wednesday from 8 months and no more tumor in my bladder. Got one more.
Yeah, it's not going to stick
That's
out
great,
as much
Donnie.
as it's not going to stick out as much as
Well,
I
you
thought.
you can
Even then, that's still looks good.
you can put
Yeah,
a
I could put a
little-
little wider back, and I could put a little piece of styrene in between to push them apart.
yeah, but
I
not
don't wanna-
put it all the way in.
Yep.
I can't see it very well.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I mean that's the 80s look right there. That's
Yeah,
the
that-
80s
I
look
think
right.
that's
Just
gonna
barely
look-
sticking out of the body. Yeah, that's the 80s look right there.
If they're too wide, I don't know. It looks, I don't know.
Yeah, if it sticks out too far, because what you were holding up was a little too far, but
If you do want it a little wider, use the rear tire wheel backs from the 67 Chevelle. They're a little thicker and it'll stick it out a little more.
The only thing I'm disappointed in this damn kit, for some reason, you can see that gap between the hood and where the firewall would be.
No, we couldn't.
You know, Tim, that's the whole reason I went with that green, because it was totally different. And by now you can tell I'm a little bit of a loose cannon. But I would like to find a nice blue Firebird to put on that.
At least with white, it hides some of the blemishes this body had. So that works. All right, I got it. That works. With the hood. Uniform white. Hood looks good.
But I'm gonna try like I said, I really kind of wished I would have done a vinyl top on them, but I didn't see that era kit when I was growing up, or I was just so little I can't remember, and that was 55 years ago.
It's amazing how time flies.
Yes.
Sit back and you say, "Oh, I remember when that song come out," and then you realize the song is 60 years old.
Yeah, don't remind me, Chuck. I've got another trip around the sun before I hit that one. But like I said, it's something different. And, you know, that was inspired by a lot of people like Brian and Fred and Mr. Klankowitz to do something extraordinarily different. Tim's on a roll tonight. You okay, Brian?
I got a headache. I haven't really been able to get rid of them since I started my diet.
It's because you ain't eating enough food.
Yeah.
I mean I cut out a lot of the carbohydrates.
Yeah, it's the same thing I'm doing. Still gonna use the, yell at my wife is like, can't you put something besides a piece of steak on for dinner?
Well, I'm
And now
I
it's
just-
like,
I just
okay, that's what I'm
recently-
supposed to eat.
I just recently started adding a little bit back, but it's like tonight I had sweet potato fries instead of
What,
baked
Jeff?
potato and brown rice and stuff like that. So
What, Jeff?
I'm not sure if he's getting ready to throw up or what.
stuff for the anti-bandit,
No, look.
man, it would totally not approve of a vinyl top either.
Hey, Chuck, look at Jimmy's name.
What?
No.
What?
Full of trainable.
Little Jimmy ever meet you, he's gonna beat you like a redheaded stepchild.
Oh, I
Hey,
can't.
if I didn't like it, I wouldn't jump on these. I
should've never-
don't give a fuck.
You.
The only issue is I don't know how to change the name.
There you go.
Okay, there.
I gotta say,
Yeah,
I don't know how to change it.
Donnie, I haven't had a cup of coffee in a couple of days, so that's one reason I got a headache. But I was having a headache long before it. It was almost just as it started about 2 or 3 days after I cut out carbohydrates.
It's one thing I need to cut
There-
back on caffeine.
There is a bit of a withdrawal from cutting down on sugars and stuff, cutting it out.
Tim's custom. I almost, and you're gonna gasp at this. He'll really. I'm waiting for this reply. I almost painted a Mopar purple.
Let's,
What's
What?
wrong with that?
yeah.
I mean, that's
I-
plumb crazy.
There's not very many 70s cars that don't look good in purple.
And that's one of the things that was outlawed. They had, it's like they had a really nice beige, but it has a cream kind of look to it, and that's what I've been trying to find. I don't know how much he has in stock, but Ed does have stuff in stock.
If you're looking for a certain kind of beige, try like the factory automotive colors, because I know GM had a couple beige colors. Like my truck is out there is that beige.
I've never had great luck with enamels. When they testers first did them, I had great luck with them, and whatever they changed in the formula or stuff, I could put it in a dehydrator for 20 hours and it still won't dry.
Yeah.
Uh,
I know in a lot of them factory like car colors, you can get them in spray cans from places.
oh yeah, anybody that mixes paint. Put gold
Oh, I'm
pinstripes
sorry.
on
Okay,
Pontiac snowflakes.
Yeah, I can't go with the honeycomb wheels. Them, I don't know what I dislike more. The 78, 79, or especially, I'm sorry, 79 nose, whatever the heck that thing was, experiment GM designer brain dead, or the honeycomb wheels. I've never been a big fan of them.
I can see.
I could do a gold pinstripe. I do have some gold. But where is it? Let me see. This is
I don't know about these wheels. I use these wheels. I don't have to buy a set of wheels, but I don't know how I feel about them.
Tim, this is the color I wanted to go with for a Firebird on it.
That's good.
But this place has got some really different ones. I just don't. I think this would be a little too big for the hood.
Well, you could always cut the wings down a little bit and make it fit.
But this gold one. You know you. I think you're onto something, Tim.
That'd look good. Can't go wrong with gold bird on a.
Oh, Brian, you gotta read this. You gotta read that comment.
There's no way you can come from my loins. I'm gonna go home and kick my man's butt.
Oh God!
One of my favorite fucking movies.
But that gold wouldn't look bad with that green in reality.
No.
When I get home, I'm gonna slap your mama. There's no way you came from my loins.
No way.
But the problem is that with that Trans Am, I would have to take off the scoop to fill it in and do it that way.
That movie is what got me into modeling. First model I ever built was the 77 Revell Bandit Trans Am.
That's the only real Bandit Trans Am, the first one.
Yep. I love that movie.
The next one was no.
The second one I liked because of at the end when all the semi trucks were chasing the county mounties and the mountie mounties.
Actually, Tim, let me get the colors on. Oh.
Boy, this interior tub is going to be hell to tape off and paint. Ooh.
What kit you messing with, Brian?
This 29 T bucket or 29. What is it? 29.
The Model A Roadster.
Oh, the one with the trailer you were showing.
The 29 T Roadster. Yeah, with the trailer.
Yeah. Okay.
And
Okay, yeah.
I want to try to two-tone the interior. Ooh, I don't know about it.
Blue painter's pick.
Tim, this is what. Well, this is a brandy candy. I mean, and this is the Saber leather. When you can pick the brain of Tim Klankowitz, it's a big deal. And the other combination, again, here we go. Mopar haters are going to hate me. That cream would look good with that.
Cream on the interior?
Yep.
Why are Mopar haters going to hate you? Because it's a Mopar color?
Yes.
Well, fuck them.
You know how anal retentive them people can be.
All right. Well, he's mad at me. She's bitching. So I'll be right back.
Oh, Jimmy's in trouble.
I'm not. She's just mad and looking for anything to bitch about.
So you've had good. Hi, Dylan.
Hey, Dylan.
and I don't collect it. I use it. I just keep going until I figure out how to use it properly. I'm not as talented as you, sir, or several other people in here. It's just hard to live up to the standards.
How you doing, Dylan?
The standards of what?
A lot of great people in this community set the bar. They set the bar high.
No, you build what you can build. You do it how you can do it. You learn as you go.
You do you.
Boo.
Hey, Dwayne.
I mean, I could show you some of my first ones that weren't that good.
My mind is
Dwayne.
I want to achieve that. I just don't. For some reason, I've lost my patience somewhere along the line. You know, that's the thing. You guys don't settle for mediocrity, and that's something I have a great deal of respect for. Yes, you build what you want, but you build to
slow down. You just got to slow down, Puffa.
But like Dozer said, I can do a lot of great things right up until a final assembly, and then everything just goes wrong for me.
That's where I usually get nervous, is when I'm near final assembly.
Yeah, I can agree that I've had a lot of stuff that right now, oh man, this looks great. Yeah. Then you assemble everything and it goes to shit.
Hey, Mr. Darby, a lot of it too is I'm trying new things.
Hey, Darby. James, how you doing?
I'm trying a lot of new things I've never tried before, so I can see the very imperfections. I probably spent $200 and used $200 worth of photo, aka the devil's metal. this year,
Uh-huh.
just trying to figure out how to get it right.
I promise you that I don't, they ain't a model I've built yet that they ain't something screwed up on it. Just like Fred, it's like Fred says, depends on how well you hide it. And I'm learning how to hide them. But a lot of times you screw up paint in an obvious spot. You got to work with what you got.
That's when you decal the piss out of it.
I've never been a big fan of chrome. I've always liked body colors, everything from that, from maybe other than the bumpers and the grills, but a lot of times I like them as body colors. Thank you for the advice, Mr.
Depends on
Tim.
For me, that depends on how custom I want it to look. And the year model.
What's up, Lewis?
But a good friend of mine, Andrew, pointed out to me,
Louis.
I've shown him different stages through my life and models I built. And you could say, and the one thing I've realized since I've taken a little more seriously on the building aspect is where I didn't develop the fundamental techniques I should have a lot sooner.
You know why? You take it more serious. Because of the people you hang out with.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't know why the hell.
I mean, I don't try to take it too serious, but
I just want to be
in the end, most of us have a competitive spirit, and we want to go to especially if you want to go to the shows, and you want to do well. You do kind of want to get noticed when you go to a show. I'll admit it. It's nice to be noticed and have your model photographed or have guys talk about it or stand over it and take a picture. That made me feel when my first Acme experience. When I was there and random people were stopping and taking pictures of like my Foose Cadillac, I was like, that's mine.
That is beautiful.
That made me feel good.
I'm not one of them, and you know what I've done for the past ever since I was 11 years, before 11 years old. I've been playing with the 1-1 race cars. I grew up with it, done every damn thing we could possibly think in the Northeast with us, but it was so competitive. It's so constantly. You'd work your 8 hours, go work on the race car for another 5, 6, 7 hours, go home and then repeat. And it got to a mental grind. I was like, I don't want to do that with my hobby. I want it to just be fun.
Well, you can
I can concur with that. My father ran a late model in the dirt here, and it was all week working on it for a few hours on a Saturday or a Friday, depending upon which track we went to.
So I always promised I didn't want it to get to the point where I was so competitive and cutthroat that it was like, no, it's not enjoyable.
Yeah, I get that.
And that's the thing and modelers inherit or innate have the ability not to see how they improve, but others can. And I think that's my biggest downfall. I can't see the little things I need to learn to be better.
We are our own worst critics.
Yep.
Yeah, that very, very true. But also keep in mind that, even the late Don, Mr. Lone Wolf said 90% or 85% is fit and finish. If it fits right, looks good, that's 85% of judging comes down to the fit and finish. And that's That's where you need to take your time. Yeah, you might have a little flaw in the paint.
I've actually seen where box stock build ended up taking best in show.
And
But
to me,
Yeah,
everybody,
yeah,
everybody is
I don't
so
doubt
good
that.
at, you know, everybody has this one really thing they're great at in modeling, and that's just, and then some people have just got collectively really good. Now I can't remember where I was going to go with it. I'm one of them people. I've probably gone through more stuff than everybody always keeps asking me why I buy these big parts lots. Well, a lot of bag kits for missing parts, just simply to practice.
Those bag kits that I got up behind me, some of them are incomplete models that I'm looking for parts for. I got one of the original Dragon wagons up there, but I need some of the parts that are missing out of it.
Okay, I don't have any of that stuff.
Really,
You know,
quick,
Mike,
Dylan, did you see
Mike,
my
that,
comment on your video? Just
Mike,
asking.
that is me. It's you guys have all pushed me to want to get better, and that's a good thing. At the end of the day, is we're all in an innate way. Yeah, we compete, but we do it to help each other get better and make the hobby better. That's my personal opinion.
I ain't trying to help you.
Oh, do
He's
I
been
need to
sabotaging you the whole time here.
Who wants to help you? I mean, Jesus Christ.
I grant you, I'm beyond help right now. You know, this is a disclaimer. I have to point out my sister's a licensed psychologist, one of them.
You know it's bad if she can't help you.
Yeah.
I don't.
What you call it? Jelly Roll there. He's got a song out right now.
Is that the one you don't want help from, Fuffa?
That would be correct.
Jelly Roll's got a song out right now that's kind of my theme song. I'm not all right, but everything will be okay.
Is that the one he just did with MGK?
No, that's one that he just released solo.
Okay.
Well, and Jimmy, let me use this. Tim Klankwitz, Tim's Customs. Go look what Go look what he did.
Oh, that's a
with a certain Ford pickup for the what's the name of that thing you all did, Brian? You did truck Ford.
You say, Bill.
No.
I think there may have been about 4 inches of actual monogram kit left in there when he was done. But if you look at the build he made, unbelievable. He's got a very artistic mind. And he's braver than me. I would be scared to cut something up. And he's just like, it's just plastic.
Yeah. But Dylan, I don't know if you're still in chat. I left a comment on your video you posted today. If no, then that's cool, but I thought I'd ask. That's just one I've been looking for.
And that's why, one of these Sundays I would love when we do Modeling 101. This is, to me, why men like Tim Clank and men and women like Tim Klankwitz are so valuable. And that's why he goes, why do you want my autograph? Because I hold you in such a high regard. That's why. And I don't do that.
You ain't never even asked for mine. And I pay the bills.
I am shutting up way on my head. And thanks to you, Fred and Vicky, I can never look at maple syrup in the same way again.
I want to know what happened to the maple syrup.
No.
Yeah, no.
I don't understand what is just because we put our finger in it. I don't.
It wasn't just putting your finger in. It's the way you described it, both of you.
Opened the cap, put my finger in it, and licked it.
That's not the way you
I
phrased
had,
it.
I had to test and see what it tasted like.
I'm not going how you said it. I'm not saying how you said
Try to
it.
make sure
This
it
is
tastes
your
like
program. You can do that.
I still don't know.
And quote, I had to finger the maple syrup. Yeah. And Tim, I will try to bring you some down when I come down in a couple months.
It's a good thing they got rid of Aunt Jemima.
Oh Lord!
Oh, Lord.
Oh Lord! Oh Lord!
Oh man, that's
Brian,
my
read this
brand.
comment. Brian, read this comment. I'm glad Rick's in here tonight because I'm not sure I can take it. And that's the thing, Jimmy. A lot of the old saying is you don't really want to meet your heroes. When you meet,
Meet your heroes and then realize they're just as like you.
Yeah. Tim Klankowitz, Doug White, Rick Hammore, Vince Labosco. The list of people I've met, and they're just absolutely down to earth, great human beings.
Yeah. I feel like them being just straight human beings make it better though, because that just means they're an asshole. They wanted to meet an asshole.
No, they're uniquely themselves.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like a lot of the NASCAR drivers, I've met a few of them. Some of them I loved and got along with. Some of them were just straight asses when I met them. And that's just how it goes.
Well, I'm going to say this.
That's my thing with Chase Elliott. He was very down to earth, and we had a great conversation when I met him.
When you go into that, when
I look at it too,
garage,
Tim.
yeah. When I go into the Cup garage with my friends, when I get the hot passes, I don't go there wanting to meet this driver or that driver. I was in June when I went down for the race at Loudon.
Yep.
Sam Mayer was 3 feet from me. I know I met Sam. He's a nice guy. Turned into a doofus, but a nice guy. I was there to see his crew chief because I watched that crew chief's father race. Tim Klankowitz has seen that man's father race. I mean, the only reason I got Haley Deegan's autograph was because my friend Rodney works on the team, and that was something for Andrew, which I got to send out the mail for.
Yeah.
Sounds like she's got another ride for Infinity again.
That young lady is in a no-win situation. She should have done some super late model regional and to learn and develop the knowledge of somebody. They're just not talking to her to understand her. You lose center off, getting in.
This new deal, she'll have a more experienced driver on the crew with her that she'll be able to talk things over with.
That's good. She needs that. I won't say she's not the best driver, but damn, Deegan's a looker. Damn, Deegan's a looker.
Oh, come on, guys. We don't need to go down that road.
This
has been good. This is mine and Brian's fault this time. Mostly mine. Then I am the program director, so it's all my fault.
Yeah.
Would that be correct, boss?
Yeah, if that's the way you want to look at it, I'll give you that.
Thanks. Appreciate it. I love you too.
Brian says, think what you want to think, man. Oh, I need a smaller paintbrush. It's going to be a pain in the ass.
You can, if you look around, there's some very cool, and a friend of mine taught me this. Jimmy, I'll show them to you. I'll find them again. But if you run them under water, and then, of course, you got to dry them out, That's how small that brush is, Jimmy. Well, right now it's hard as a rock,
Yeah.
and if you wet it down a little, then you can do it, and it'll smooth out.
Yeah, I got some smaller ones over here. It's just I was painting bigger stuff, so I just stuck with the same paintbrush I was using, and it just was not the one I probably should have used. But it looks good either way.
Robbie Gordon was a hell of a good guy. Still is.
Trying to do some black touch up in this interior.
Let me put up Chuck's up here for a minute. What size brush is that, Chuck?
Very small.
Is it like a 00 or? I've never seen that one. But
It's 11 millimeter. It's a Japanese one.
okay.
There you
I'm
go.
going to try doing some pinstriping on the model with it.
That is a 5. That's a 5.0.
Damn. And I need some smaller ones. I'm getting them that cheap ass pack of the bigger ones, and I'll take my scissors and I'll cut them really small.
But
It's not working out too well.
me, when I need a paintbrush that small, for me, a toothpick works better.
Toothpick is
That's me.
for grills is what I use a lot. But like I said, I was just trying to do some black touch ups in this interior. And there were a couple little small bits that I probably needed a smaller one for, but it's okay.
Move what?
What I've been using is this, and this dried out, and I need to get a new one. Is a really small pointed Sharpie.
No.
That's what I've been using a lot, and I need a new one.
That's a 5 millimeter.
How far are you from where's your nearest Hobby Lobby?
About 30 minutes. I just ain't got no cash to go up there. Freaking new gas, a new battery, and tagging my truck. Took that picture.
Time to find a big boy job.
Yeah, I think if I'm not
looking.
mistaken, these kind of reddish orange handled brushes, little Jimmy, you can get them for a set, relatively cheap at I believe I got these at Hobby Lobby. They're not very expensive. And they come down, if you want to see this, if you can.
Oh yeah, damn.
And that is a 20 aught.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But I think this red's gonna look good on that white. What do you guys think? That red on that white.
You know, one of the weird
Gonna
colors.
stand out.
I think that looked good on that butt.
Believe it or not, Jim.
Go ahead.
Believe it or not, Jimmy, one of the best colors you can paint a Corvette is canary yellow.
I've got a bet over here that's going yellow.
The 3 that look yellow.
That one's going yellow. That's the next build. I'm in the mood for some 90s, 2000s Corvettes for some reason. I got this one going, and I'm about to start this one.
You know what would be even better? Do a white interior next time and with a 50s pastel color. Put a modern and a classic Corvette together.
That looked good. Oh. Chicken. I'm gonna take this down. That looked good though.
But I was saying earlier, I'd love to get Tim sometime when he's got time on Modeling 101. Tim is an unbelievably knowledgeable person. Hi, Jace.
Hey, Jace.
Man, it keeps going through my head how good this Corvette would look good how good it looked tubbed. But this is going to be a simple, little, easy project. I've been doing a bunch of cutting and hacking lately, and I don't want to do that. I'm doing a simple one. And I still might have to cut and hack it.
I'm not sure if I would approve of it either, Tim, but hey, what the heck? But a classic white with a bright red interior also is always look good.
That looked good.
And it's funny is if you go to Hendrix's museum, they actually will take any year Corvette body and put it on a brand new Corvette, except for the C8, which they can't do.
Yeah. Okay, Tim.
C8 I'm not real impressed with. They don't look like a vet anymore.
No.
But you can't say that rear end ain't sexy. That car's got sexy.
I think that's what made the Corvette so appealing to American people was American, not European styled.
Right. You could look at a vet and know it was a vet until they came out with the rear engine design.
But then again, I'm the oddball here. I would like to have one of the original vets with a blue flame 6-cylinder. Yes,
50, 55.
Yep. The original Corvettes had an inline 6-cylinder. Most people don't realize that.
Yeah, 53 did.
Yep.
They're 53, yeah.
I think it was somewhere in 55 or late 54 where they put the V8s in it. Or now, what's a small block V8, Jerry? Small block V8.
Yeah.
It was still
I think
small block
that
V8. That little bitty car with a lot of motor.
Yeah.
Oh,
Was
fiberglass car, yeah.
Mark Blue Streak just sent me a video on a rare ZR1. What year was that?
the ZR1s were the 90s, if I'm thinking
No,
correct.
this was a 60 something. 427.
I don't think they did a 60.
They only made a handful of them, like 2.
No, that's probably why I've never heard of them.
The only thing I'm finding is anything is from
This ultra rare supercar.
69. A 1969.
That'd be an LA 88.
No.
This ultra rare supercar could sell for up to $3 million.
It's a Stingray.
Setting a new record as the most expensive vet ever auctioned.
Yeah, that would have probably the L88 in it.
ZL1. I'm sorry.
ZL1, the all aluminum block.
Yeah, that's the L88 vet motor.
Yeah. That's why I knew ZR1 was like 90s, man.
The ZR1 was from 90 to 95.
Yeah,
it's
so
like,
that's what this is, the 94 ZR1.
The ZL1 was a $427 aluminum block.
Aluminum.
that's the one thing Ford with the Marta report and Chrysler with their paperwork. There's so many fake L88 Camaros and Corvettes out there. And Chevelles, people don't realize that.
Yeah.
Then there was the Autorama vets they did. I think they did it with Pontiac delivery, the two of, if I recall right, Tim. See, Tim got to actually go see the Corvette Museum in Bowling Green.
Before or after the sinkhole?
Yeah, I'm about to say before or after.
After.
Okay.
He might have gone to it before. I don't know. You'd have to ask him.
I didn't let the tank drag it long enough. Well, I'm sure
I tried when I bought my truck. I tried to get them to chip in a C8 as a bonus. Thank you for shopping at Chevrolet.
All right, Project, you and
They,
Lewis.
they just wouldn't go for it for some reason.
Lewis,
wonder
you
why.
and Andrew have a great time tomorrow, and please video it as much as you can, and we'll promote it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, awesome. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna miss y'all, Lewis. I'm not going.
That one tomorrow, you're not.
Have a
No.
good one, Lewis. Enjoy it.
See you, brother.
Yep, have a good night.
I hope Jess gets time to take it in, because when me and her talked the other day when she showed me Senior's van, I've already seen it. I
How
told
many
her to
times
put
are you gonna tell us you've already seen the damn van?
all right, listen to me. I
How many
told her
times?
to put a like a big cloth over it and do an unveiling like they would with a real car.
Let's get the seats in the mug. Where are the seats? Yeah.
And that's one show I've been wanting to go to, but it just hadn't panned out yet.
Seats don't fit very well.
I mean, but it does normally. I think they changed the name of it too, being they're doing it in July versus October.
Seats fit weird in its car. Or fit, but weird.
It's a little too much.
Oh, Gesundheit. Bless me.
Bless you, my son.
You've been blessed.
I guess I can start doing a little bit of priming.
Don't touch that. There's glue on there, you dumbass. Here. Well, now. That's odd. One seat is taller than the other on this bed. No, it's not. Well, never mind. I just didn't have a passenger one in the home.
That doesn't sit all the way down.
And like you said,
shit.
everybody, if you want to ask questions, please feel free to do so. And people on the panel and people on the chat will be doing their best to help guide you to get you to the right decision for yourself.
What's the meaning of life?
Okay, Mr. Carlin. No, that wasn't Mr. Carlin. That was oh God, the guy from England there, Monty Python, the leader of the Monty Python troupe.
The only one that I really know from Monty Python is "I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay." Work in the woods. Jeff knows the one.
Everybody, the link is up in pinned up in the comments.
That and the one about spam. Spam, 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 spam.
Be careful with that, because apparently that the lady at the store, I know Brian heard this. I don't know that you heard, Chuck. I went across the street to the store that's there because they make sandwiches. I literally asked her for a Spam, egg, and government cheese sandwich. The government
She probably didn't
cheese
find that hilarious, did she?
Oh, there goes the neighborhood. Mr. Double Dipper himself. Oh, hi, Terry. Hi, Rhonda.
Who? Oh,
Mr.
Terry.
Double Dipper himself.
Super Sport.
Mm.
How's Terry 2 doing? But most of all, thank you for all coming hanging out with Brian and this cast of characters tonight.
Gave me an excuse not to be upstairs and listen to mom bitch.
Jimmy, enjoy your parents while you have them.
I love her, but damn.
I know. You just trust me.
Don't realize how much you miss them until they're gone.
Life is too short to worry about petty stuff. Because one day when you're a parent, you're going to see it just as your parents did. Then they'll, all them words they said, as much as you don't want to use them, make sense and you will use them. I really need it.
I found myself saying that a couple of times. Damn, I sound like my old man.
Do you think the world needs any more me?
That's why they broke the mold when they made me. They already had perfection.
Kevin, you know, the rate of where I'm going, you might actually outlive me, but 3 people are going to get, my brother's going to get first shot at 5 kids. Then 3 people will get all big packages. And I'm going to send Jimmy all the bad kids. No, all the parts. No. And I explained it to Jonathan, all of these parts are useful.
Yeah.
In some or fashion. So
I love buying them big lots of just junkyard parts, bags and shit. You find great parts in there.
And again, go watch Tim Kalankowicz. What he does with some of this stuff is just cool.
Even kits that are like half started that have good parts. I can throw it in the freezer or take the kit apart and use what I can with it. Like that's what this kit originally was. It was at my antique shop for $10, and I was going to steal the motor out of it. But the more I thought about it, it's a good looking car. I like it. That and I've got some Z06 wheels that'll look really good on it. Even though I'm thinking about a bigger set of like 22s or something, but I don't want to spend my money. It was going to be an easy kid.
Hey, Tim, would a Bandit approve of these ones? Sorry.
Those are beautiful.
I'm not big on low profiles.
I don't like those. Jay's Resin Wheels on eBay has
Oh, he's got a nice selection of wheels.
He's got a nice set of snowflakes like that, but they're a little bit bigger size rim, but not like a rubber band tire. It's like a 22-inch rim, but it's not on a rubber band. It's still a good size tire.
There you go, Jimmy.
That's badass. I've been looking at some of them frames.
These are
Miguel and Dylan has built it, but Miguel does a full custom drift chassis for that kit.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was a 60 when he did it for his.
No, 66.
No, Lewis has one too for the big game body and the wide body kit and everything for it.
And to answer your question, Kevin, no, I'd like to get one just because it'd make it easier to do that. I mean, each kit would have to be modified for the wheel wells, but that's for one of the Ford F-100s.
All right, gentlemen, I'm about to kick out of here.
All right,
All right.
you have a great night. But I like this
All right,
bad
Chuck.
boy. I like
Chuck.
this
Y'all have a
insert.
good one now.
See you, man.
See you.
Ooh,
Have a
I
good
like
night.
that.
But how much would you have to? Would somebody like Miguel have to readapt that to go for other kits?
Just the frame, you could probably get to fit under any other truck. You might have to do a little stretching or taking some out of it, but yeah, you can probably get that frame to fit under. I know Iceman has a universal lower frame like that. That comes in 2 pieces, and he's got extra parts for if you need to lengthen it, you just lengthen it, or if you don't need to lengthen it, you can do whatever. I've been looking at them full resin kits. There's one online. It's a 70 something Ford F750, big 4-door long bed dually. Yeah, that thing looks freaking cool.
Dang it.
Something like that though, I'd go crazy with. Big 6.7 power stroke, color matched, 4-link suspension, giant set of dualies.
Yep, I heard somebody popped in. I got him.
What's up, married man?
Derek.
Guys, how's everybody doing?
Doing pretty good. How are you doing?
Mr. Double Dipper himself.
I'm all right, but she's a little under the weather.
Oh, that sucks.
She's got a head cold coming on.
So Terry, just bring the 3D printer and give it to Brian and Acme, and you'll get the GTO.
Why give it to me? You're going to be there.
Well, somebody's gonna ship it to me.
Well, why can't you ship it to yourself?
Well, I end up flying down then.
He's got that Mazda 3. He's supposed to be getting. He can drive it right back home. If I was to think about bringing it,
Yeah, well, got to go through it. So it's actually on its way from Florida next weekend.
Which one do you have, Terry? You got the 4K, the mono 4K, or the mono?
No,
mono.
I have not, Kurt.
You got the regular mono?
yeah, I think that's what it is.
See, what you're failing to see, Terry, is me and Brian are going to business.
Well, I can tell you this: when October rolls around, they will have a big sale on them. They always do, every year.
Why don't you just buy the kit and I'll use it to buy the machine that Brian wants?
Well, as you know, Thursday will be my last day on my job.
So you find another job yet?
We already got a business almost completed.
A business?
Yes.
Y'all are starting up a business?
Well, me and one of my other coworkers and the big boss at work.
So Terry might be going on a wholesale selling streak so he can keep his business afloat.
Nope.
What
I'm not investing money into it, but I'm buying shares into it because I'm gonna be one of the ones that can actually have some say so.
What kind of business?
It's gonna be back into logistics. Same thing we're in right now, just been finding out quite a bit at work, talking to Scott, which is the boss that I'm telling you about. He's turning in his 2 weeks notice. Me and the office manager will get pink slips Thursday morning, and in about another week and a half, we'll have a business up and running.
So they're all terminating you all then?
They're laying us off. They're not terminating us, so they're just laying us
Yeah,
off.
that's a nice way of
Yeah.
saying termination.
Well, unfortunately, I could draw unemployment, but the state of Alabama don't pay shit. So I don't know. I'm probably gonna go down and file for it, but by the time I get it, I'll be working.
Well, it's better to make sure
it may
you.
not be much, but I mean, it's worth doing
Oh, I know.
to cover the blank that you're not going
Yeah.
when you're not going to be getting anything.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, the big boss has already really told us that we're not going without money. So he said they're gonna pay us on through, but just
What is the company you work for gotten slow or something or?
No, they actually put a company in control of us that their CSA scores are ridiculously high, and everybody at that company, their CO at that company has made everybody vice presidents and all kind of shit in positions they're in, and it just I mean, my job prior to them coming on was making sure all the equipment was up and running, me taking care of it, me putting it in the shop, getting it out of the shop, getting it paid for, just all kind of stuff, transloading, warehouse work, all that stuff. It was me. So, and we're fixing to walk away with probably about 85% of the company's business when we leave.
So basically, Terry unloaded trucks from one place, loaded another truck, sent it somewhere else. And I'm not saying that disparagingly, Terry, but that's
No,
the job.
that's about it. I unloaded. Well, I got one I got to do to Monday. That's coming from overseas, and it is full of copper slabs. So I got to unload the
Right
copper
now,
slabs.
I would be pocketing them, going, "Yeah, there's my paycheck."
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that was the first thing out of my mouth. I've already unloaded one before, and each bundle of slabs weighs about 5,000 pounds.
So Terry, what I'll do is I'll keep that here, and when you're ready to buy it, I'll only sell it to you. That's it.
Thank you, sir.
Not a problem. You earned that.
We'll get back right. I mean, it's just gonna take a little bit of time. We'll get everything kicked off and get everything running. I'm gonna be probably driving the truck to begin with, just to get in and out the port, get stuff in and out. And my job title will be I didn't forget what he said. Director of Safety and the maintenance there.
Hey, so Minnie, bring your truck and trailer with you, or rent a U-Haul. Rhonda said she'll take you to the storage facility. You can just start selling Terry stuff for him for now. And buy back later.
And this is kind of funny. I mean, and not what Jeff was saying, but she's been down here for about 2 months. She was my high school sweetheart. She was my first wife. And
Now you get the double dipping understanding.
no, I mean, but she's, I don't know. I'm not going to get off into she's been took advantage of by her family, but anyway.
That will come to the light that will come to the light, Terry.
Oh, I'm not worried about it. She ain't going back. I had a little say so with her brother the other day, and he's a piece of what. So I ain't gonna use the words that I want to use, but we don't want to do all that. But I mean, I do, but I don't. Not on here. So, but he pretty much threatened her, and I told him that he don't really remember how well I will protect her. So, and I told him that I would protect her against him 100%. So, but I love her. I've thought about her all these years. It's been 35 years. She didn't think I thought about her, but I did. And back when we were married, before we were teenagers, and during that time, we didn't get to make decisions. Moms and dads made decisions. So, and yeah, she was pregnant. She was in high school. So
There you go, Terry.
My fault.
Minnie just answered your question.
I'm gonna have to get it on this
My
tablet.
excursion will hold what I want. But Brian, let me see if I can bring this up. Remember when I was telling you about a couple of 1/8 scales for you and Freddie Cakes? Them are the ones.
Yeah. Who
I already
who
got
is it that's want? Wait a minute. Before you say anything, who is it that's wanting one?
Oh, I was going to trade you them two for that car and give them to Fred and Brian.
I got the big T. I got the
Those are called the Big Red.
Yeah, that's the same kit. What's the Model Ace, the Lance delivery? What size is that one?
The what?
Oh God, the Model A is above them. Just curious.
I don't know. I'd have to see what the hell it is.
No. It's oh, you got the Phantom one, did you get that at the Upstate show last year? Or 2 years ago?
Who, me?
Brian? Yeah.
I got the big T.
So that's the same two that I showed on screen earlier, Terry.
Yeah, I got the big T and the 32.
This one's the 1/6. Okay, it's 1/16 scale Phantom. Phaeton.
Oh, Phaeton.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that.
Hey, Brian, I forgot to tell you. You know the most ironic part about doing this live tonight? Minnie texted me, said, "You going to do it live tonight?" I said, "No, but Brian is."
Oh. Oh.
Holy shit! Look at that, Mike. Hold it, Brian. Mike's got a card that he could possibly fit in.
Bobtail T.
He's got a bobtail T.
That's 1/8 scale too. Damn.
Yeah, well, that's what the big T is 1/8. Big T and the that 32 are 1/8.
I got one that will probably beat just the big T. I got the golden T.
Hey, by the way, are we taking bets on the help of long before Jimmy falls asleep?
He's probably already asleep. He's gone. See, he probably went and got into bed.
I wouldn't talk, Terry. I wouldn't say anything about you.
I'm not going to be on here all night. When Brian gets ready to shut it down, I'll still be awake.
Oh,
Rob's.
Henry, if you can come on camera for a minute, I would
He's
like
on his way to work.
Oh, I thought he worked Sunday nights, not Friday nights. Damn. I'm trying to figure out.
Jonathan and Don and trying to look at the chat on this other tablet.
No Jason, no Don, no Dart. Obviously, Dart's got things he's got to seriously deal with. And
yeah, I wish he would.
A bunch of us spoke with him for a little bit the other day. It's just he needs some time to process this, what it is.
Oh yeah, I know that, but I hate that he's kind of AWOL. You know, he put up a video and now he don't want to answer anybody, and I understand he's thinking. You know.
Yes, I know that. I know you do a lot of double shifts too, Henry. That's why I was hoping Fred would be here so I could get everybody onto a time schedule that works for everybody.
Henry, you going to Charleston tomorrow? If he's working tonight,
Yep.
on his way to work, that'd be a long ass damn day.
How long is it from him down to Charleston? What, 4 or 5 hours? I don't know.
It's probably a good 3.5.
I almost flew into Greensville Spartanburg Airport and said, "Damn, I wonder if I could ride down with Henry to Acme." Going, no, I like him. I couldn't do that to him.
Yeah. Oh, so that's why you want me to pick you up.
Well, I can get a one-way, round trip flight for a really good price right out of Burlington. But I could save money by going through Southwest in Manchester, but it's, the hours, 2-hour drive there versus a 40-minute drive for up here. But it comes out about the same with the baggage, price with that. So not 2.5 hours, he said. Because I was actually trying to find something if I could have flown into Chattanooga, but I would have had to gone friggin' to Detroit, down to Houston, then up to Chattanooga. I was like, screw that. I'm not, I'm not going to trying to premise this right, say it right, because I know what I've dealt with on that. He's got some test upcoming. He's got an MRI coming in. That's going to give a better imaging of it and maybe a biopsy to find out if anything. So,
oh, hey, Steve.
So I don't dare say anything.
Hey, good night, Donnie.
Uh,
Good night, Donnie.
It's only 2.5 hours. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're in Lawrence.
Something actually in his back. So.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make it, Henry.
Hey Jimmy, if you're gonna eat, then you owe us all food, something. So you coming to Acme this year, Jimmy?
I'd like to.
Save your money up. See, Bob's not too far with you. There you go. You can split cost and save money. Oh, if Bob never done a thing wrong to me. To stick him with Jimmy would be wrong.
Damn.
But I can see it now. Jeff Cicanelli and his long lost son, Jimmy Cicanelli. And Brian, you damn well know we'd take all kinds of pictures of them two together. Because the bastard would do that to us.
You guys.
Mike, I am who I am. I tried to explain this the other day to somebody. If I like and respect you, I will tell you what I think. And I don't, I don't try to be an asshole, but there's times I need to be one. And it's like I told you when we talked, I'm a very hot-headed person at times and don't always stop and think before I speak. As my father would tell me, engage your brain before foot and ass.
No, Mike. Jeff ain't no different in person to me.
That's simply because some people can't take it, my sarcasm sometimes. And there's times Brian's right.
I think they don't. I think they don't know how to take it.
But Brian, Fred, myself, Nelly, Rick, we, they give me shit, I give it right back, and that's just the way you got to be.
But
they're also
we give everybody shit. It ain't limited to you. Where would the fun be in that?
Yeah. As I said at Acme, when we were out on the patio, there was 3 sections. There was Fred's section, live stream. There were the nice reserved people in front of Fred. I can't figure out how that worked. And over to the left, there was the rest of us cutting up, having fun.
You don't recognize Jeff's name?
Well, thank you, Mike. I appreciate it, but I just try what you see here is what I generally in person. Until you see me at a racetrack, then I'm a little. Then I'm a serious asshole. Like everybody, how come you didn't come down and work on the cars at Wednesday night? Yeah, we got one guy in there goes in and watches YouTube videos and he thinks he knows it all, and I just sat there and said, "Why bother showing up? I'm gonna have to put up with this dumb fuck. Don't understand a straight rail in a perimeter car are totally different. Our shocks are totally different. Our geometry is totally different. I can't reiterate it enough. And yeah, I don't need to waste 4 hours on that crap."
I can't stand those people that'll watch YouTube videos and think they know everything.
I applaud him for want to learn and to gain knowledge. But you should do it about the stuff you're actually working on, not stuff you're not near. And you're right, Mike. I can be an asshole. There's no doubting that.
Yeah, but you're our asshole.
You're going to accept him as our asshole?
There's only one other person. No. Shut up, Jeff. Shut up.
The day Jeff quits acting like an ass towards me or anybody else is the day I know Jeff has just quit liking us. And I'm the same way. The day I quit being kind of an ass towards everybody, I stopped liking everybody. I'm that same way with my friend group and all of us.
Now, I had a very influential person who I worked for, him and his late wife for 25 years for. And Donnie, if he really liked you, was very sarcastic to you. He'd never tell you did a good job. He'd tell everybody around you, but he'd never tell you did a good job. So a lot of my mannerisms, when I got my life on track again, Donnie and Terry played a very influential, and so some of them mannerisms come from him. It's like a couple of weeks ago we were talking, and I said, Don, and I explained to him how much I learn and how I think, and somebody went by and said something to me, and I was a smart ass, and Donnie goes, "Yep, that's something that will never, some things will never change." I looked at him, I said, "Yeah, where do you think I learned it?" He had nothing for that one. I was like, there we go, Donald. But they were, I'll put it to you this way, Jimmy. This is the kind of people they were. They were influential business owners in their area. They used to own a construction company. And they were wise with their investments. It would be nothing for him to spend $20,000 at Christmas time for local kids who had nothing.
Yeah.
But you didn't hear about it. Hey, Mikey, your sponsor's on the screen. I think Mike's their sponsor. Mike, they're not Mike's sponsor. I think it's the other way around. Yeah, I know a couple of people got that file. One guy is supposed to print it for him, but he's having some problems with it.
That damn car is tiny.
Now, did you see? I'm telling you what, Mark Batson's going to town on that phone booth. Holy mother of God. It's almost like he built his own.
Yeah, he's one of the masters of styrene.
Has anybody heard from RPM lately? I haven't seen him in lives in a while.
Who?
RPM. I can't remember what his real name is. I'm
Ryan.
horrible with names. Ryan, that's it. I'm horrible with real names. Channel names I'll remember.
So don't change your name. Uh-oh, Jimmy. Don't look at the screen.
Oh, God.
What was that? The Sonoma?
Yeah.
Yep.
Those are the years I love.
It's actually the Cyclone.
The
Four-wheel
Cyclone.
drive. All-wheel drive.
Yeah, I'm thinking about that.
Oh, you should see all the Chevy 60s original AMT kits he's got sitting there. I mean, original.
Yeah, that was
I'm
badass
only interested in the
back in
90s
day.
bodies.
One to one small, pickup truck. That was a badass pickup truck.
Yep. And Chevrolet, the vet people stopped that too because they were faster than a Corvette at the time.
Here you go, Jimmy.
You know that black truck you want real bad? That's the same kit.
Oh, that's badass.
And Jimmy, I'm going to say something honestly. I'm impressed by you tonight. You've only sworn one time.
Yeah,
You're doing
I
good.
really am trying to get better.
You're doing a good job.
I am trying.
What did I do with that?
That's the difference between a kit that's going together really good and a kit I'm having really big issues with. I'm not irritated at.
Now, what kit are you having problems with?
None of them at the moment, but I've a couple times when I've been really bad on live stream, I've been having some issues in kits.
You're gonna find kits. It's like that Fort Mobius I had was all warped.
Yeah.
Hey, Jimmy,
It wasn't
Jimmy,
for
close,
people. Yeah, that's the same one. That's the same
close
one.
your eyes, Jimmy.
Oh,
You should
That's what
send
I'm
that
gonna
to
do.
him as a graduate. He graduated high school. He deserves something like that. I'll pay you for it, Terry. You just,
that's what I'm doing with this kit Rick sent me. I'm gonna get rid of the 4-wheel drive stuff out of it, and I'm gonna do it a fat tire drag truck.
who sent you that?
Rick Zink.
Rick's
That
a
one?
cool dude.
Oh, I'm into that. That's badass. That needs a 6.7 power stroke in it.
And when Brian ain't
sure.
around, I do need to talk to you all when Brian ain't around.
Who, me?
Yep, Jimmy, all of us.
Uh-oh.
No, I found something we all need to chip in and buy Brian as a thank you gift.
So thank you.
Yep.
Thank you for what?
For having us a place for all of us model geeks to hang out and
For
have
being
fun.
a
at.
friend.
Lord Jesus Christ. What the hell?
Yeah, that was the one that was above it, I think. Brian, do you have that one?
No.
Oh,
I got the hang on, I'll get this.
Oh, you got the coupe. That's the sedan.
Is the Cyclone and the F350 called for?
This is the one Brian's got right here.
No.
You,
Hang on.
Brian,
No, I don't have that.
Brian said the most disgusting
That's
word in
34
all of the hobby. I've had too many kids.
Yeah.
Jess will be happy to take them off your hands instead of mine.
I've got the 1/8 of this kit.
Oh,
This is the
Oh, yeah.
1/24th. I have the 1/8 of that.
Terry, is that Cyclone and F350 called for?
Is it
oh
called
my
for?
God! MediaCorp modeler showed Terry's Holy Grail kit on his program the other day. A certain Corvette.
Well, at one time it was supposed to have been Joey's.
Hey, we promise no swearing on this live.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
But
I'll make you a deal, Jimmy. Okay?
Mhm.
You may make you a deal?
What's that? Hang on, let me stand up.
You got to show up at Acme and the 350 belongs to you. How about that?
I'm trying to go to Acme. I want to go. I definitely want to.
oh, somebody's here. Hold on a second. Let me get you. Hold on, Bob. Oh, Brian's got.
I had at one time 2 or 3 of these.
Holy mother of God, Brian!
That's all computer.
Hey, I know that blue Corvette.
That right there, that's all computer. And then those are empty boxes. So
Yep, I know the vet. Yeah, that's pretty much the same kit, just different box art.
It's so good. It's so good, Jimmy.
there. Now
It's
y'all.
still got the sprue on the back of the cab.
Yeah. So here's the 32, and then I've got the Fiat Dragster Cabriolet,
The Camaro.
Boost 69 Camaro, and big scale. That's what I got in big scale.
You're supposed to have. Wait a minute. There's one up there on the top. One up on the top.
65.
That
Yeah.
almost got me run
The Dukes of
over.
Hazzard.
He don't even know where that. He don't even know where that came from.
Yeah, I do. Came from you.
No. It came from him to me to you. So yeah, in the fact,
Yeah, there was kind of a middle stop there.
all right, Brian. So I'll get
Who
with
popped
these
in,
guys.
Bob?
I'll
Hey,
yep,
King
Bob,
Bob.
let him in. Thank you, Bob. Brian, you ain't gonna know what's gonna happen, but this will be the one we're gonna do something. We're gonna do something nice for you.
Nah.
Yeah.
I've been looking at that on eBay. It looks decent enough.
Oh. And there ain't no such thing as too many kits. Good Lord. This one right
I don't
here,
have
Brian,
anywhere to. I don't have anywhere to put any kids.
Brian,
That closet. That closet.
Yeah,
is
you do.
packed.
You got a bed. You got a bed of a Chevrolet pickup truck.
no, Brian,
Oh yeah,
Brian,
that's a perfect place to get weathered.
That's
Put a hard
that's
top
where you
tonneau like
that's
up on
where
my
you put
truck
them to
on it.
put the decals on.
oh crap! Now we got Kevin Smith talking Brianisms. Look what Kevin Smith just said.
Yeah, quite sake.
This one right here. Look at the rear trunklet. Something just seems to be really off there? Almost like an El Camino, but it's a Chrysler C300 70.
It might be somebody cut it off, make a station wagon out of it.
Or they making a trunk lid for it.
Or a Chrysler El Camino.
Ow. Night, Mom.
There you go, Jimmy.
I can't see that. What is it?
And the funny thing is, this guy wasn't
I see
too
it's an
far
S10.
from Miguel. Oh Christ! I got to stop this because Mikey's gonna get poor again.
You pulling up S10s? I'm about to be poor.
This is the one I want.
I got something else I need to show Jimmy.
All right.
Oh Lord.
Huh? You don't want to see?
I want to see it, but I ain't made it. I'm
Huh?
gonna spend way too. I want to see it, but I'm gonna spend way too much money.
How you gonna spend money?
I don't know. I'm gonna spend way too much money.
No,
Really?
you're gonna save your money for Acme.
Watch here, Jimmy. Watch. Well, shit.
Oh, those are nice.
That's
wheels.
bad. Oh, those are
Them the snowflake wheels Tim was talking about.
those are from Jay's on eBay.
What
He
you got
does.
there?
It's pretty goodly priced stuff for good. I like Jays.
They're like $16 a set.
Watch close, Jimmy.
Oh Lord.
Watch.
Oh shit!
Hey Brian, can we do a C-1500 build off?
Aye.
I got no AMT. I can trade for both of them. You get one, I get one.
Yeah, but I ain't through. Watch this.
I got the new one they just came out with, but step side I like better.
Look, Jimmy. There's one. Okay. Bear with me a minute. The next one's the one you'll like.
I like them both.
You'll like this one better.
Is it pretty in pink?
Watch.
He said what Jimmy would like, not what Jeff would like.
One set of chrome.
Don't start, Bob. I have power here. Hey, Bob.
2 sets of chrome.
Ooh. 2 by.
2 trucks. One's a fleet side, one's a step side.
Ooh.
Hey, Bob.
Is it the long bed or the short bed?
It's a long bed.
Long bed. Ooh, long bed.
Oh, that was a red and black and white. You know,
2.
Bob.
Look,
That I gotta be honest. That's something I do not like. It's a long bed pickup truck.
Yeah.
Long bed look
Glad.
good lifted. Short bed look good lowered.
Long bed is just
there's everything's in there. The lower chassis,
That's what my truck is. I'm a long bed guy.
long bed chassis.
Yeah, they made him. Yes, Kevin, we know. But Bob, I was like, Jimmy ain't too far from you. He can meet up and ride to Acme with you because he wants to come to Acme. Told him to save his money.
Step
But I
side
said,
with chassis.
I said the problem is I like Bob. I couldn't do that to him. You just changed my mind, Bob. The only thing is,
Yeah.
Bob, we're gonna have to get you a red mullet wig so you and Jimmy can match.
What I'm telling you is, Jimmy, there's 2 trucks in this one box.
So if you make it to Acme, you can get one of them.
I love it. Yeah, I know. I want to go.
He keeps saying he wants to go.
I really do. I don't know though.
You gotta save. You gotta work hard. It's called. You gotta work. As Brian and everybody else told me, you gotta put your priorities where you want them to be.
There's one coming up.
And if Bob
Around
runs
here,
out of
more
kit
towards
money,
Missouri.
and if Bob runs out of kit money, he's gonna take you to
Yeah,
Acme.
the,
I'll get more.
The St. Louis show is September 14th, the IPMS
Yeah.
show.
I've got that saved on the flyer
Yeah, I'm
saved on my phone. I'm
That's in
trying to go
Akron.
with
That's South County.
Bob, after seeing the prices last year, I think I'm gonna have to send you money for that. And this one, I think you guys, but even Brian might find cool, even though it's a 4-door. Oops.
it. 4 doors, more fours.
That show is like the same weekend as Acme or weekend after, something like that. I don't remember.
Oh, Toledo is a week before or 2.
The Midwest Car Modelers show, the one I went to.
That's fucking cool. It looks like one of them burnout cars.
Now this is an Australian car,
Yeah.
but if we were really going to do something for Brian, it would have to be this one. Brian couldn't even say no to that one.
That's fucking cool.
Oh, he's not at the table, is he?
What? Bumper looks a little
I'm
weird.
putting away to be painted parts. Yeah, I'd hate you.
You take it. You know you would.
That's cool. I don't like the ribs in the middle of that bumper.
Yeah,
If it
that's
was just a
American style.
straight, solid piece, it'd look better.
Although this would be more your style, Jimmy.
Oh,
This
that's
is
cool.
up front, Hardy in the back.
Hell yeah.
That looks like a Dodge Dart to me.
Is that one of them Australian Utes or whatever they're called?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, it's even got opening doors.
There's a dude in Australia that's resin
it's full-
doing a bunch of those Utes. And I've been looking at one of them.
Yeah, it's called full bore.
Yeah.
Mini Mike, I pray to God ain't nowhere near this. Hey, even better yet, you know what? Brian, who could we pick with that, Brian? I'd almost buy that just a friggin' screw. Cicanelli. Oh, God, he's going to see this. I'm good. Hey, Minnie, we found a motorcycle for you. Paul, thank you, Paul. I've taken you both there before, but yeah. I'd buy that and tell him to do it the Acme giveaway, Terry. That way Terry could win it.
All it needs is a resin figure of Roseanne on it.
All right, I'll knock this stuff off. I don't want to lose viewers. Yeah, there's a little bit of Hudson. I know that was a Holden car. Here, I'll post a link in YouTube for y'all.
Sort of dry.
This is what a Dart looks like, Jeff.
But yeah, you see the front end is somewhat similar. I'll be right back, guys.
It definitely was.
Here you go, Jimmy. I got you some stuff, man. Stuff you ain't gonna like.
People would be mad about what I did with that.
Where's
Sox and Martin. Here you go.
Ooh.
Bob Glidden Chief car, 711.
Oh, yeah.
Here you go. This one you ain't gonna know.
Semi-gloss black. Where the fuck?
That's pretty cool.
What about this right here? Still in the wrapper. Still got the cellophane on it.
53.
That's a Firebird.
Summit.
Oh, that's cool. That's right up Bob's alley.
And then Bob's all-time rival in Pro Stock, Mr. Warren Johnson, Oldsmobile.
I still need to get with Minnie about that Beretta.
I got one.
I kind of forgot about it.
Yeah, I bought one.
And then seeing the Pro Street, I just not thought about it.
Take all this shit out from over here and I can't get it back.
That was going to be the original senior build. I was going to do the Terry's Toys Beretta.
Ooh.
Anybody need any models?
Now, was it, General Motors bought, or was it Ford?
I don't know if I need more. But that step side, that full drive one I have, I'm going to convert it to two-wheel, and I'm going to do the muscle truck from Roadkill. The big LS3 in it and
Hold it.
mismatched parts, colors.
Terry, who made them Chevy trucks again? Was it Monogram?
How about the C15?
Yep.
AMT.
AMT.
AMT. No, the OBSs were all AMT.
Yeah, they're all antiques.
Unless you're still talking about them square body, that square body, or step side.
Oh, you talking about the 350?
I got the re-release. That's all. It's all AMT.
I don't know what the hell I did with. I've got brand new ones that they just came out with somewhere.
Now this single cab one's going to be and I've already mocked it up and cut it a little bit to get it to fit. I'll put the dually bed on the single cab.
What the hell did I do with these damn?
And then with the short bed extended cab, I can make my dad's old truck.
Why
The
don't
truck
why
that
don't
got me
you,
11 OBSs.
why don't you just get on Facebook and buy some stuff from Minis Model Auction? It's some damn good stuff at a great price.
Yeah.
Learn how to make a money order. It's not hard.
Yeah, that's what I had to do at Marcy for that Poos Caddy.
I'm gonna say this, Jimmy. You chop up that Foose Caddy too much. I'm gonna drive my ass up there and beat you.
Now that you mention it, the roof on it's a little too tall. I think about an inch needs to come out that roof.
Oh, that's fine, but just don't chop it up too much.
Somewhere.
No promises. It's getting I can tell you it's getting an LSX 454 motor.
And Brian, oh sorry, Bob, you
And,
still need some NASCAR rims, or did Minnie get you squared up on them?
He sent me some.
All right.
What?
I've got to send a bunch of stuff to you. I will try to get that out in a second.
No. Brian, the only thing I will say is definitely getting chopped up on this kit is the suspension sits a little too high.
Depending on what you got, do you got coil springs with it? You can lower them that way. There's
it's got a Corvette suspension under it.
Yeah, I know it sits because the wheels that are with it, I really don't mind these wheels. I kind of like them.
You might have to change the pivot points on the uppers and lowers.
It sits a little too tall in that fender well. It needs to kind of come down a little bit more.
Brian, we got a question for you from Mr. Smith.
I think the girl looks a little odd.
Yes.
So how you been, Bob?
All right.
He's been bobbing it. I don't know. It's pretty low, but I don't know. That roof, it sits. I don't know. I still think it sits a little tall.
It went.
A little chop in that top would look really good.
It's a convertible.
I know. I'm thinking about sanding this top smooth and just gluing it on and making it a hard top.
Well, if you're gonna lower it, you want to start at the back very edge to lower it down on. But be very careful because you'll go through that quick as heck. Just my thought. Ask others. Do some research. Look up actually Tim Klankowitz, Doug White. These guys are master builders who can really guide you.
I watch a lot of Doug's videos.
I wish I had some videos of what Brad Warnick done to his Foose Cadillac, because he grafted the top in, Jimmy. He grafted it all into one piece into the body.
That's what I'm thinking about doing. But I don't know. It all depends. Because I've got the colors already picked out for it. It's going to be a bubblegum pink with a white interior. And I might do the top white or body color, depending on if I want to make it a hard top or not. But it's definitely getting an LSX in it. Yeah, bigger motor.
Boy,
I seen that. They just re-released that kit.
Got two of them.
Yep.
yep, that's the same Chevy truck that's in that fishing kit, and the other one he just showed you.
Yeah.
Same one they did the 350. This is actually a repop of the 350.
I got a guy looking for a 350 SS.
That's what that is. It's an SS. That's a hot rod.
I was gonna.
But it has to be the three, even though the model, everything other than box art, they're the same damn. The 350.
Yeah, it's the same kit.
Oh no, it's the black.
Really
It's a
retooled.
450. It's a 454, but they had a 350 SS as well.
Yeah.
The
Yes, sir.
I was gonna get that kit, and then Rick sent me the 76 step side 4-wheel drive. So instead of buying that one, I'm just gonna convert the 4-wheel drive to 2-wheel drive.
You can actually see it if you look at the side of it. It's painted. It's in black. It's the exact same truck.
Yeah. It's the same thing, except the decal sheet's different in the box art.
Well, yeah, there's different decals in it. They're not gonna put the 350s in it. But the thing is that if you wanted the 350 or if you wanted the 454, you can get Terry and them at SDS to make some.
Yeah.
And before I forget, please hit the like or smash the like button.
Smash the fuck out of it.
Almost, Jimmy. Twice in one night. Okay, I can work with you on that. Only 22 likes. Come on, guys. You know, Kevin,
strong flavor.
Brian's going to kill me for saying this. Next year, in 2024, I'm going to Ohio versus Acme. I've got to start doing some different things. Oh, Lord.
Down in Ohio.
Why am I going to kill you?
I want to do that.
I'm not going to Acme. I got to pick and choose, brother.
I got another one of these too, Jimmy.
Unless you want me to sell the car, I can get $5,000 and just spend that down at Acme.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I thought you sold them to somebody out in Minnesota.
Nope. I got two of these, and then I've got one
Orange Blossom Special.
No, I've got two of these other ones, but I did not sell any of these. This one's gonna get built.
I thought Jason was buying them from you.
Box has gotten pretty bad shape.
Oh, just pack up them 4, and now our trade's done. I will sell you. I'll trade you them 4.
This is what
all the parts are there on, like my Datsun that's missing a tailgate.
This is what Jason wants, but he's got to convert from Mopar to Chevy.
No, that'll never happen. See, now that's a Brian type of build right there.
That's like telling me convert it. Won't ever happen.
I used to like watching the drag pulls.
Oh, I love it.
I'll see it Saturday.
Hey, Terry, that is Brian's Holy Grail kit, just so you know.
It is?
Yes, Brian. Just work with me here, Brian.
We're going to see them Saturday, the tractor pulls.
I guess when I come to Acme, I'm going to have another car full of shit, huh?
As long as you don't leave with a car full of shit, it'll work.
I ain't saying that either. I ain't saying that because I can tell you right now, when I go, I'll be bringing some shit home. I don't know what I'm looking.
Terry, I want to know how we're going to top last year.
I don't know. I guess maybe death or a broke leg or something.
No.
The just running them over.
The idea I really like. Everybody would like to do it, but we're all scared the cops are going to come. I was going to.
We had a hell of a time last year. I enjoyed it, man. We had fun.
And you're definitely gonna make it this year, right?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm bringing
Yes.
my wife with me.
Okay.
No, no,
good.
no, no. His
I know
wife
you was
is
kind of up
bringing
in the
him.
air, but
Yeah, no, she did this. She came here and she decided she wasn't going back to Evergreen. She says, I'm taking you to Acme on me.
oh wow.
Get
Awesome.
in there,
She,
motherfucker.
look, she actually, Brian, she actually got on the phone and was looking up the motels in Cartersville.
Okay.
Well, we stayed at last year was all right. Not
And
bad.
then the next thing I know is she's saying, well, she said, what's the name of what's the name of the motel that they all gonna be at? And I told her, she said, well, they all booked up. She says, any place else? And I texted Fred, and Fred said that the Holiday Inn Express was doing them. Guess what?
Holiday Inn
They
Express
are
is
doing that.
doing.
Yeah, they're doing the rooms for the same price.
Oh, okay.
So it wasn't 10 minutes. She said, we got two nights. She said we got 2 nights booked at the Holiday Inn Express.
Okay.
That one's right next to
We'll see
Waffle
you
House.
Friday then.
So yeah, I'll be there.
Yeah, the
So
one we stayed at last year wasn't
if
bad.
anybody's coming and there's things that I have, you need to make the list.
Yeah, I got. So where?
Except for Jeff. Jeff wants everything.
How far past Cracker Barrel, Bob?
The Holiday Inn Express is right next to Waffle House.
Oh, I'm
You
in.
got-
Well,
you got-
that'll be damn good. So all we gotta do is go to the Waffle House.
And then the Burger King is like across the street. And then it's right. It's like
I stayed last year. I stayed at the motel right beside the Burger King.
yeah, that's the Holiday Inn Express is on the other side.
Yeah, that's a micro. I thought that was a micro hotel.
That was a micro motel that's beside it.
Yeah, well,
Beside
there's
Burger
a street. There's a street, and then the Waffle House and the Holiday Express are on the other side of the street.
Right, right.
And if you go under the highway, the McDonald's is on the other side of the.
And here's
under the
why.
highway.
Because I am right here looking them up, and
Yeah, we stayed at the Days Inn or Comfort Inn or whatever it was. Days Inn, I think it was, right next to it, like next to Burger King. Which was nice. I have no complaints about that. That's probably where I'm gonna stay again this year.
Holiday Inn. Why can't the hell I find that?
Are you doing a live again tomorrow, Brian?
Yeah, you were north of the host hotel, right, Bob?
We were right next to the highway. Yeah, about 2 blocks east.
So you're right off 75 then.
Yeah. Right when you get off, it's like right there. That's where the Holiday Inn is too, right? If there were an outer road, that was where the Holiday Inn is on like the outer road.
Yeah.
Hey,
change?
Are they doing the early bird pass thing again?
I assume they do. They do it every other year. Fred was going to talk to him about being able to put the models out Friday night for early birds. So I don't know. I hope so. Trying to work that out.
I know last year I went in there. I think it was, I don't know what time I got there. Maybe it was, I don't know. Maybe it was Friday. Friday afternoon sometime. It was after everybody done went to Hobby Town. Brian, are they supposed to do that early bird thing again this year?
Yeah.
158 a night.
Yeah, they'll have the early bird. I think Fred. I haven't got any confirmation, but I think they're trying to do it where we can set up Friday.
Oh, put the models on the table.
Yeah, put models on the table and stuff. And hopefully, vendors will be in there. We can go ahead and shop because I mean, I don't really get the early bird, although I pay for it because of the models on the table. But
you get an hour earlier or 2 hours?
yeah,
earlier?
you get in an hour earlier. You got to set up your models. By the time you set up, you've lost that hour of shopping before everybody comes in.
Yeah.
You're fighting everybody to get your models put out. So yeah, I'm
Yeah.
hoping they do get that where we can set on Friday night, set the models out, and then Saturday morning you just walk in and shop.
Pork Chop walked in and bought a model right on the site on that Friday. But I'm not for that because it gives me freaking more clearance to walk around without y'all buying my shit.
Well, I bought a kit Friday night from those guys that were set up in the hallway.
Yeah.
Oh,
like at JaxCon, they got their Friday evening thing where you can go in and set up your models, and the vendors that are there are set up, and you can do some shopping. And then when you come in Saturday, what's really nice about that is being able to set up early like that. You can just sleep in.
Yep.
You show up. I think we went and had breakfast, and we showed up at like 10 o'clock.
Yeah, and the great thing about it is it's less hectic the next day.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not fighting everybody to get your models out.
Yeah, and with the early bird, you're paying for the access to be up close to the aisleway versus behind everybody else.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, get prime
All right,
location.
I'm going to stop my camera for a minute because I'm going to eat for a second, Brian. My sugar's a little low, so.
All right.
Well, do they have they already posted how much that early bird's gonna be?
Yeah, it's all there. It should be. It
should be
like
able to get them Friday, shouldn't we?
I don't know if they have the new stuff up yet on there. Let me look.
Like 28 or 38 bucks last year, wasn't it?
28, I think. 28, 30, something like that. Y'all gonna have a damn stroke when I walk in there and I got models to put on the table.
Are they both 25th? Yeah, both these vets are 25th. Man.
Yeah.
One is bigger than the other.
It might not actually have the prices up yet because it's early.
Give me a second, I'll make a call.
I'll bet you Fred knows.
The flyer says early bird admission price to be
determined.
So yeah, to be TBA to be determined later. And it says that's for the general admission too. They didn't have the price on it. We look on the one on the website.
I just like the darn early bird thing because you get all the, I guess what you'd call memorabilia. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you got the bag.
Souvenir stuff.
I think they were giving those out in the morning too, but last year. But
yeah, it does say that our block of rooms at the Marriott Courtyard are sold out, but another block of rooms is available at the same rate at the nearby Holiday Inn Express.
Yep, I got 2 nights.
Oh, that's good. Yeah,
and when you booked them, when you booked them, did you book them under Acme? Tell them we're there for Acme. Okay.
Yeah. She did that, but and the thing is that they don't even charge your card until you actually get there.
Right. Yeah, they just hold it on your card.
Right.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, so I stayed at I think it was Days Inn last year, and it was like $68 a night.
So yeah, and if you get the right room and you split it, and that helps too.
October 24th.
Oh,
and I figured all I did was sleep, shit, and shower, so I didn't really need anything fancy. So
I hit the wrong one. Sorry about that. They haven't determined the price for their pre-entry.
I don't remember what it was last year.
I think it was 35. Does that sound right? 30, 35?
35 to 40, somewhere in there.
That was for that was the early bird.
Yeah, yeah.
I think it was 40.
What's the wheelbase on these cars? Could I put this
still
frame in this car?
got the bag and everything over here from last year.
No, wheelbase is different. Never mind.
So I just realized that their website is misdated.
Is it?
Yeah, they're showing October 24, 2024. And October 24 is a Thursday.
Yeah.
What a new damn thing goes around.
Okay, now you read up here, Brian. Look, October 26th.
Yeah, on the flyer.
Yep.
Whoever's doing their website.
So let me ask you this, Brian. When y'all get up there and y'all go to the hobby shop, what time y'all normally get there on Friday?
I
Early.
generally show up. We didn't go last year. I swung into the hobby shop on my way up.
I got to the hotel around noon is when I got there, and there were several
Fusion
people there
only,
already.
what, a couple miles away, Brian?
What?
Fusion Hobbies?
Yeah, I don't know where Fusion Hobbies though. I didn't go. I'd like to go this year though.
Oh, you went to Hobbytown in Kennesaw, didn't you?
Yeah, I went to Hobbytown, Kennesaw on my way up.
How far is that from the show?
Exit, is
20.
it 209,
It was 20,
269?
25 minutes. It was 20, 25 minutes up 75. Wasn't far.
Hey, can we all go to Marietta without Fred?
Yeah. Watch that happen. We could all go in the diner and tell them and point him out and tell him that he can't eat any kind of dessert.
I'll be making a stop on the way up, but somewhere.
Hey, we're not allowed to talk about that.
Nope. Silence.
Did you email him yet? Or are you going to wait till we get closer?
No, I'll call him. I mean, we got 3 months, right?
No, 2.
July,
Well,
August, September,
almost 3
October.
months.
Yeah, we got 3 months. So
From today, well, technically tomorrow, but well, good thing is you get to sleep in tomorrow.
I
Jason, that's what I
I don't know if it was from pure exhaustion and stress, but the first night my wife was in the hospital, man, it's been years since I've slept in a bed the way I woke up and I was laying crossways across the bed. And I'm like, what the fuck am I doing here?
I've had a couple after party nights like that. Yeah, it's pretty good sleep.
Jimmy, I don't want to know what guy's bed you woke up in.
I was grabbing the covers and reaching for my pillow. I was like, where the hell is my pillow? Why is the covers not covering me right? What the hell am I doing?
Yeah.
That means you tossed and turned a lot and you were stressed.
Yeah, well, yeah. When I got up, I didn't feel good. I was tired as hell. But I was in the bed for 9 hours.
Hell, I went to bed at 1 o'clock this morning, got up at 5, stayed up till 7:30. I said, nope, I'm going back to bed. Got up at 8:30. Nope, need to get a little more sleep. Woke up at 10:30. Went, oh shit.
About hell, I wasn't at the hospital room long with her, and it didn't take me long to kick back in that recliner and pass out.
Yeah, that's where I'm going to be sleeping. I don't know how long my brother's coming up for it. He wants a direct flight, don't have to change planes, no stopping, and he goes to Hartford, Connecticut, and then I got to go and tell him the MRI is going to be a different day. And I'm like, yep, here we go. And there's some big shows that, Fort Wayne, Indiana. God, watch Tim Brown, man. And there ain't a show in the Midwest that Tim Brown doesn't know about.
Yeah, ain't that a damn truth?
If you want to see meet a big man,
he's in a
holy
good
crap.
location because he can easily drive down to, Atlanta or Cartersville now, to Knoxville, their show. And it seems like Ohio, Indiana have a lot, especially Ohio. It seems like he's always at a show in Ohio.
You got Hillard, you got the one Cincinnati Challenge, you got the one up by Kevin. That's only like 5 hours from Clip and Chuck.
I think I am doing this one yellow. I look good yellow.
It's a bummer. You're the closest one to you. You don't get to go to it.
Who?
You.
Nah. Talking about Charleston? Nah,
Mhm.
it ain't no closer to me than, well, Cartersville is now. Now that it's up in Cartersville, it's a little bit further. Acme wasn't bad at all.
Now, how long does it take you to
Well,
get back?
when it was in Smyrna.
Yeah.
But after hearing horror stories about the hotel, that's why I was like, yeah, I don't know if I'd ever want to go.
Oh, yeah, in Smyrna? Yeah.
Yeah,
They made a good
Yeah.
decision when they got to work.
Smyrna was not good.
I think the host hotel was bad. They already been at that damn Motel 6 that I stayed at. It's gonna had damn rats running across the floor.
Yeah, that red roof inn was pretty freaking nasty too.
Yeah, it was
What
nasty.
was it? You said somebody got mugged outside of one?
Yeah, the host hotel.
He's just
At that point, I'm sleeping in my truck.
Jimmy, they got probably more firearms in the hood rats than you got in your house.
I wouldn't go that far. Would not go that far.
You look tired, brother.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it. I'm tired. I'm going here, put my feet up for a little while, and
You doing one tomorrow?
yeah.
Okay. I'll probably
Jimmy,
stop in for a
again,
little bit.
Jimmy, you did a great job. You only swore twice. You did really
Yeah,
good.
I'm getting better. Tomorrow I won't be on. We're going to we got a county fair around here tomorrow, and they're going to be tractor pulls. Me and my dad are going to watch those.
Just think you could save money to go buy models down at Acme.
Yeah. Well, I'm going with my dad.
In other words, Dad's paying.
He paying for the thing. I told him I'd buy the first round, but we're not.
But it's also good to have fun with your family as well.
Yeah. I wish my brother would go. My brother, he don't want to leave the damn house at all. He don't want to go. He don't want to go do anything. I just wish he'd go. He's the opposite of me. He's more of a stay in his room, play video games kind of kid.
Sorry, finish Jimmy. Henry, before you leave, I may have to fly down and ride down to Acme with you. And in order for me not to do that, you must give Brian, Fred, and me each hit of our choice. Brian, this is for you, bud.
Huh?
You know, I might use that
Yeah.
for my birthday.
Thanks, Boston. Yeah, she's doing a lot better. She's quite normal, but she's a little weak yet. That sepsis ain't no joke for anybody.
Oh,
No, I had it.
actually, I
Days
just
in the
stand
hospital.
correct. Sorry, Bob. Finish, please.
Oh, I said I spent 10 days in the hospital with sepsis.
Did you? Yeah.
Actually, I stand corrected. I know what we can buy Brian. Get Brian. We need a chainsaw, a wood chipper, a filibuncher, 5 yards of manure,
I got 2 chainsaws. I don't need another chainsaw.
12 tons of clay, and about 12 tons of dirt, and a lot of lawn seed.
Between my 3 dogs, I got the manure.
Yeah, that's not the right kind.
I know.
All right, guys.
All
Y'all
right,
have a
thanks,
good night.
Brian.
All right.
Good
Good
seeing
night.
you.
We'll see y'all tomorrow night.
All right, man.
All right.
Night, everybody.
Goodbye.
Later, Jimmy. Later,
See ya.
Terry. Later, King Bob.
See ya.
Yeah.
Later, boss.
Mr. Robs, whoever's left in the chat. Boston, Kevin Smith. Y'all have a good night. Well, we'll catch y'all tomorrow night. Peace.